Oh, yes. Hey, Johnny Young Jeezy. Oh, man. Oh, shit. What the hell happened? Let's just... All right, let's just mix that. Let's do a little... Really?
That's what it sounded like, too.
It definitely did. Welcome.
Welcome
back to episode 72. Episode 72 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
Yeah.
I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All,
Talk to him.
a.k.a. Keith Saunders, b.k.a. Michael Voorhees, and a.k.a. Haiku if you want to be rapper about it.
Tell him spit that hot fire shit.
Dylan Hendrix.
Hey, Jim. Oh, you talking about
Have I ever called you Hendrix? No,
I know.
not once. You hear it come out my mouth, I'm talking about a little puppy that's sitting underneath my chair right now.
You know why, though? Because Kelly respects the sanctity of who Jimi Hendrix was, and she would never call anybody else
Stop
Hendrix.
it. Stop it.
No. See, like Future said. Last name Hendrix.
Yeah.
No, I'm not Jimmy.
You gotta love Jimi
I'm not
Hendrix,
Jimmy. I read this in one of my
babysitting puppies today in the mix. You got young Hendrix in the building. Young puppy Hendrix.
He said he wanted to fight with Daddy.
Sniff. Yeah, that's him. Young puppy. Ew. Ew. Y'all kissing dogs.
First of all, my chin.
He definitely got your lips.
No, he didn't.
I seen it.
It's right here.
We know you on camera, right?
No.
So, shout out to that.
Hey.
Oh, got her. And to my right, the mouth of the South. Introduce yourself.
It's your boy, Mr. Rough
He
Rider,
just wanted to see it at the table.
a.k.a. R. Dots, DJ Ruffy Hendrix, the General Mr. I'm going in, and the pappy that boy right there.
The
Point blank period, all day, every day. I am Ruffy Hendrix, the mouth of the South.
Drop a bomb on it.
You can't have candy.
Definitely cannot have candy. The doggy cannot have the candy.
He be trying.
And to my left, messing around with the doggy. Kelly Q, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm the babysitter.
I'm
the baby.
What the hell?
I'm the baby. Love me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God, I can't wait to start watching that. Oh, my goodness.
You ain't started yet?
Huh? No, I didn't start that yet. Oh, man. You know I got to start over.
I've heard more things about Tom and Jerry, too. I definitely got to watch it now.
Yeah. I still haven't watched it, but I saw the intro. I'm hooked. Mm-hmm. But KQ, Kelly Q,
right?
That boy crazy mama, and the diva.
And when is that?
At all times.
Drop a bomb on
As long as the dog in the back. Where you go? No, you
trying to cut
get
to
on the table.
He ain't got no teeth.
I'll put you down.
You want to go to your
I know
daddy?
he don't have no teeth.
Shit, he got teeth.
Oh, he ain't
He
got
ain't no teeth.
He ain't got.
You don't see my hand?
No,
that nigga got teethus.
You want to go to your poppy? Come on. Bring the doggy over here.
We're playing Pass the Pup.
Pass the ditchy by the left.
Pass the pop, baby. Oh, man.
Do it, your monkey.
But, yo, all right.
Let's get the shout outs.
Let's give a shout out to the Spotify listeners. Yeah, Spotify listeners. Hi, y'all. Even though Spotify I'm not their favorite person. We're not their favorite podcast right now, but shout out to Spotify.
Hi, Spotify.
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Anchor. Home team. Shout out to Anchor, who is a Spotify subsidiary. Love you people. And the YouTube viewers. As you noticed, it has taken me a little longer to get the YouTube up, but I'm getting the shit there. But as you can see, the video quality is much better. We got graphics, we got different shit going on. And this is just me kind of making things happen as the doggy tries to bite his master. Get with us on IG at Mr_Know-It-All_pod. Fuck.
Lord,
Facebook fan page and Mr. Know-It-All podcast fan page. And please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery to the Gmail at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. And so we always start off the show with a useless fact. This is a freestyle episode, y'all. So I want Kelly Q to give me a useless fact. What's a useless fact, Doy, that
you couldn't warn me that?
Nah.
Told you,
it wouldn't be as fun if I didn't. It wouldn't be as fun if I did that. Go ahead.
Useless fact.
Useless fact.
Can it be about me?
It can be anything.
Sure. There we go. What's a useless fact?
Useless fact about me.
Uh-huh.
As I love ancestry stuff. There you go.
Like what? Like your ancestors or other people's what?
Everybody's.
You love
Like their history is just going back into history and finding out
She likes searching
how
roots.
it's all right. I love researching roots. So
What if
I like watching this stuff on TV. Cause I mean, I've said it before. You know, it pisses me off because white people are doing it on TV and they can trace their ancestors back to King, you know, David or whoever.
What if I told you that I was half Zulu, half Mandinkan?
I'm not going to repeat the second one because I'm not even sure what the fuck that was.
Right. Mandingo.
No.
No,
Man,
he didn't say man.
I know,
Mandinkan. No.
He said
Mandingo.
Mandinkan.
Is that a pause? Yeah. No, because it's actually
He
a
said
tribe.
Mandinkan.
No, Mandinkan is actually
That's
a
what I
tribe.
said. I wasn't-
Mandingo.
He didn't say that.
I know he didn't say that.
Let's see
That's
what your
what he
mind said
meant to
today.
say.
But
no, Mandingo warrior.
I know, but Mandinkan is also a tribe. I'm lying because I have no
Exactly,
idea
this is why
where
I'm-
the fuck my ancestry comes from.
I'm a dingo warrior.
I'm part light skin, part brown skin. You might say have Indian in my family. You already be seeing it when the hair be curling up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fresh off work today, so it is what it is. But
I cannot.
drop bombs on. I am multi-blacksual.
Basically.
Multi-blacksual. Yeah, but let's just get started. You know what I mean? Talk about a topic real quick.
Yeah.
So this weekend, wanted to go visit some friends out of state. And you know how when you go see some people like me, these are kind of my favorite people to go see. And it's because I feel like everything they do is kind of just like black goals. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about it's just about kind of the way that they move, you know what I mean, and the things that they've established, and you know what I mean, they just live in a little bit of a, you know, just a little bit of a hierarchy of things or whatnot.
They're business.
You know what I'm saying?
They're on the right track.
Quote unquote,
They're on the right track.
they are your
and
well-off friends.
The blueprint.
Yes, the blueprint. They're your well-off friends. They got it kind of, and not to say that they come from the same place you do. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Y'all know y'all is. But we had a bunch of conversations this weekend, and we was talking about some friends that we felt like probably wouldn't get along with them friends. Do either one of y'all have different groups of friends that you probably keep away from each other for those particular reasons? You got your friends that are, you know what I'm saying, kind of got it together, and then you got your kind of scatterbrained ass.
Everybody ain't for everybody.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking. Do you have friends that are that way? Do you got your well-to-do kind of figuring it out? You know what I'm saying? Friends that you hold at higher esteem, and then the other friends that you kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean, love you to death. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know. Like most of my different groups of friends are kind of chill with each other.
Right.
But I will say I have a sister
Right.
who has some friends that she keeps away from me.
Why is that?
I don't like them.
Because they ratchet? Are they ratchet?
She is, yeah.
Okay. So you keep your...
One. She keeps that particular... Well, and she's not even friends with her anymore. But even when she was, I was cool with her. Like, you know, I tried to be cool with her the first time we met.
Right,
Just
right.
because that's my sister's friend.
Okay.
You know.
So you just know you don't really fuck with her like that.
Right. After I got to, you know, being around her a couple of times, got to know her.
Right.
And then she, like, burnt my sister. That was a wrap for me.
On some money?
What kind of?
Just over
She
some
burnt her?
stupid friendship.
Oh,
Okay.
Just some dumb stuff.
Yeah.
But you treated my friend wrong.
yeah.
I don't fuck with you.
Right.
I don't fuck. My sister don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you.
And then you feel like that is because of the way that the person is. It's just like that's why I'm asking about the ratchetness, because whatever's in your nature is in your nature. Some people have shit in their nature.
I would put her in the ratchet category.
In the ratchet category. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you how bad it was. And that's on camera.
Nigga, I am not cutting that shit out at all. That is
How
going
did you do that?
down.
For those who listen, Ruffy just fell out his chair. We're trying to figure out how he did it.
Yo, I'm sorry, but for entertainment purposes, that is
will be
staying
left
in the show.
camera.
Hey, we need some shit for patrons, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's just going on YouTube, bro.
I don't even understand how
That's
that
going, yeah, cause he was bending down, playing with the dog.
No, I
and-
was trying to
bag.
unzip the
Oh,
side,
trying to
to
unzip
open
the
the
side.
bag up a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
more. Give a little more room.
And you got the
Lord
newest
have
chair in
mercy.
the room. Sometimes the newest chair ain't used
The
to all the,
slipperiest.
it ain't all, you used to all the movement and shit. And there you go.
Down goes Frazier.
That shit was bad too.
I'm just glad you ain't hit your head on the vacuum
You know,
cleaner
how
over there.
you know when you fall and you
my
be,
ass hurts though.
you know how you fall and you pause.
Pause.
My ass
He
hurts.
fell and looked.
Pause.
Nope, it was like
I was like-
it's a double pause. Jesus
No, it
Christ.
was just
Oh man.
down.
Man, give me an air horn for the fall. Give me an air horn for the fall. But yeah, so
Only in America.
do you feel like that you have like different groups of friends, like people that you know what I'm saying? You
I
got
don't have friends.
Okay.
Okay.
I have associates.
Right.
I have homies.
Right.
I got family.
Right.
Um,
So even with family.
But with those groups of people,
you already know. I got, and
certain group of people you just won't bring around other people like that. I don't know if I can.
I got a
can do it.
cousin who I love dearly,
Right.
but he's just a special kind of asshole.
Oh, well, that's
He's a special kind of asshole. You
Right.
know exactly who I'm talking about. Because I can say of at least 4 people I know that we all used to, 2002, 2012, 13, 14, we rolled
Right.
out together all the time. You know what I mean? When we went out.
Yeah.
And it's like it went to, if he's involved, 4 ain't going to be there.
Okay. See, that's
It's
what I'm
3
saying.
or 4.
See,
I mean,
you have to plan ahead.
It's and then with him, it's and everybody is who they is,
Right.
and people's
is people.
acknowledge their faults
Right.
when they want to.
Right.
They deal with their faults if they choose to.
Yeah,
It ain't my place. Yeah.
Drop a bomb.
Yeah.
That's knowledge. Knowledge for your
It's
ass.
not
Yeah.
my place to continually try to correct the adult
Okay.
who knows where they're erring. And as a friend,
Right.
as a family member, as a homie, as a king, I'm gonna try to pull you. I'm gonna pull your coat. I'm gonna
Right.
pull your collar. I'm gonna pull it once. I'm gonna pull it twice.
Right.
I may even pull it 3 times. But if I done said something to you and it's not me coming at you, it's me trying to help correct your behavior, so to speak, with your dealings with people, and you ain't trying to change, I'm not gonna keep wasting my motherfucking breath.
Understood. Do you feel like that let's just switch the narrative of that for a second. Do you feel like that you as a person could be a friend that maybe a friend doesn't want to bring around other friends? And what would be the reason?
no,
Ah, Kelly, cut that shit out.
I'm fucking fabulous. Whatever.
Nah, but see, that's the issue. Even the ratchet ass friends that you don't, that sometimes you gotta be weary of, or
the
even
thing. I have friends of a gazillion different natures. I
Okay.
have college educated friends.
Right.
I have friends that have GEDs.
Mm-hmm.
But
You got friends that got STDs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
okay, so
I don't think I have any.
I have friends. I have
our
friends in
friends.
all different realms. I have friends from my job. People that I
Right.
actually consider friends from
Right.
my job, because everybody you work with ain't your friends.
No, I ain't gonna do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I say,
But I think the thing about me is that even in high school, I fucked with everybody.
Right.
Like I was in ROTC,
Mm-hmm.
so I had ROTC friends. But then I messed with general population of, just everybody that
General population.
general
I
population.
know Lincoln was bad, but it wasn't a
said shit
goddamn
like it was
jail.
jail and shit, right?
And
General
Gen,
Pop.
in Gen Pop.
With the ramps.
You know what I'm
Gen
saying?
Pop,
Gen
yeah.
Pop, we was
Yeah, we
chilling.
got our
You know.
quarantine and got me
The
got General
fuck?
Pop.
Yeah,
It
Gen-
wasn't like I limited myself to just hanging with ROTC people.
Right. Understood.
So-
Understood. Right.
I have pictures, like when you look at my pictures from high school and everybody gave me a graduation picture, there's not just black people, it's not just white people, it's black people, it's white people. I got Indian people. Everybody. I think
Red
it was
dot
a
of
good
feather.
thing about my high school is we had so many different people in my high school that
can't believe that nigga
it
said
kind
that
of made it easier to transition into the real world
Right,
and
right.
actually deal with people. So, yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
You want to ask me that question?
no, I'm not. No, I'm thinking, should I ask you that question?
Do people keep you away from people?
See, all right. The reason why, see, what you're no, because you know what it is. It's not that. It's just the fact that okay, all right. So
Because of my profession.
that's exactly what I was going to say.
Let's break it down.
We are
because
at the
of my
age.
profession as an adult entertainer.
Yeah.
I have homies, friends, bros, cousins that their wives feel as if I'm automatically a bad, fucked up influence.
Bro.
And the interesting thing is, halftime, because we've been out a gazillion times, bro. When we go out, now I can
Are
be
you the
when I
friend
choose
they
to be-
give you warning to?
No, he's not.
No, I'm the chill one.
Yeah, he's a
good.
chill one. We
I'm
got
out-
them friends though. Them niggas that we had that when we used to go out.
I'm the fault. I know everybody.
Job.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
Lord.
cousin.
Oh my gosh, bro. Every time, listen, nigga,
But
we're going in
like
here.
my son complains. My son has been saying this since at least 10 years old. He's 16. He's like, Mom, everywhere we go, we used to take bets on how many people I was going to know when we went out today.
Yeah, Poster trying to get in here. It's spirits in
He's
here.
like, I'm trying to get.
Oh,
Nah,
Lord.
It's like I'm trying to get. I'm
Oh,
trying to
that's
get.
the fifth. That's the
Nah, like I'll. He's yeah.
It's like wherever I go.
Like I know different. I know people because I blend through so many different walks of life.
Right.
I've always been that person.
No, absolutely.
I was cool with almost everybody, but I was also always a loner. But
Right.
people drew to me.
Okay.
So I like to have fun. When I go out,
Right.
I want everybody with me. And hell, everybody wherever the fuck we at to have
A
fun.
ball.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go.
absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
me. I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't even. The funniest thing, and he can testify to this. He can really testify to this. It is so rare whenever I'm out, whether I was single in a relationship. I've never been the type of guy to really go approach women.
You know what?
Contrary to most people believe, I'm not that. I'm the asshole who's just cracking jokes and laughing and drinking and partying, and that's who I am.
All right, so here we go. All right,
But they swear I'm
gonna put a
I'm
couple. I'm gonna put a
Superboy.
couple things together because
They say I walk around with condoms on my penis.
I feel like, oh my gosh, I really feel like this conversation is going somewhere. This nigga's goofy. But nah, the reason why I feel like this conversation is going somewhere because I can name. I'm not gonna name instances, but one thing that I can do is I can apply certain things to it. All right, so we grown. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no half stepping around it. We grown. You know what I'm saying? We've been that way for a little while now, but we getting growner and growner. Whenever we can all appreciate the Isleys and Earth, Wind, and Fire, we grown. You know what I'm
They
saying?
grown,
So
I'm
yeah,
grown.
That's real music.
right. So
That's real music there.
but so
Yo, if your parents play that for you, then they raised you right.
that's
sorta.
that's very well, yeah, that ain't
Sorta.
always true.
Let's just say they gave you a good musical training.
There you go. It was
I
good
can't
musical
tell you
training.
about
Yeah,
your
yeah.
regular home training.
We don't know what the hell you could have been getting your ass beat in the background. You know what I'm saying? And, well, you know what I'm saying? Like no,
Collecting social security checks for your brothers that's already
She's like, oh, I got a reason for you.
I'm sorry, I said that out loud.
Reasons.
it was a reason why your mama going to jail for tax fraud. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Beating your
That's
ass-
yeah,
beating your
exactly.
ass to
Right, exactly. But no, all right, so we grown. So here we go. The thought process that I have in all of this is that when we meet up with other grown people that have jobs and careers and, you know what I mean, have their own and homes and mortgages and car notes and all this other shit, a lot of things that we talk about until you really get to know the person when you meet people is about your occupation. That's the reason why your occupation is it's a little scandalous for the average person. So therefore, it's a topic of conversation.
Especially because most people don't really have real knowledge. They just go
It's
off
right. They go off of what
TV,
and what they think they know. It's Magic Mike all the time to them. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But
and shit, before Magic Mike, it was honestly the perception was even worse.
Yeah,
I honestly think Magic Mike kind of helped the perception
Right.
of male entertainers.
I can understand that.
As well as Chocolate City, even though.
But when they say that, so that's what I'm saying. So what it comes down to is,
This is funny. They still don't
so when
do
you,
anything for me. But go ahead.
but when you, so when they, what the hell? So what? No, but when they do that,
I wasn't
they,
gonna get in trouble with HR just then.
right? No. When they do that and they say things, they talk about things that becomes like a topic of conversation. But then when they get to know you, they're like, oh, okay, we understand. This is his occupation. This is what he does for a living. Boom, bang, bow. The issue is that after people know, it overly sexualizes you off top, bro. So the problem with it is you can't. All right, story time.
Let's go.
And this nigga's in the story.
Oh, shit.
Right.
I thought that one coming.
Ryan Osden. We'll talk about that in a second. So we go to Bryn Mawr Beach. I don't know if you've ever heard of this.
Belmar.
No.
Belmar. Thank you. I
Belmar.
said Bryn Mawr. Belmar Beach. It's in Jersey, right? And first and foremost, it's not on the beach at all. It's a Belmar Lake. That's what it's called.
Belmar Lake.
It's actually a lake that
It's
they
a
kind
man-made
of
lake.
man-made lake in the middle of a fucking town in the middle of nowhere that they actually put a beach.
They dug a lake.
Yeah, they dug a lake and kind of made it a beachfront. So it's almost like when it's summertime,
One
you
side's
could,
a beach,
right?
one
You could
side's
be,
a lake.
you could be out there in the beach. All right. So, this nigga, we out there. It's me, our homies, his cousin, and his cousin Ed. Shout out to Ed. This nigga. First and foremost, because Ed don't know how to not say some shit that, you know what I'm saying, people might just, so this
And the
nigga
way he
goes,
say shit.
yeah, he just don't know how to not say that, you know what I mean? Like, it's always gonna be politically incorrect. Yeah, that's how he said it. He said, so this nigga steps out of he gets out of the water. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, okay, as a male entertainer, you already know this nigga is shredded like a bag of mozzarella. That's what you kind of understand about the game, right?
No,
he was in it, right? So you get it, right? Like, and I'm not even trying to big up another grown man, but okay, he's cut the fuck up, right? The nigga gets out of the water. Now at this time, yeah, he definitely this time or whatnot. This nigga, he was in rare form. He was bulked up. He's probably 20 pounds heavier with muscle and shit. So he steps out of the fucking water, right? And starts to walk over there. Everybody's family and wives and kids are all there. We all there chilling. We all there together and we grilling. This nigga walks out and he's talking about the kids. He's like, oh yeah, I had to make sure that I don't know if it was Chloe and Nala, so one of them was doing something or whatnot, make sure they didn't go too close to the water or go too deep into the water. And he comes out, right? with the fucking gliss on, with the watery gliss on, right? So his cousin Ed look at me like, yo, the fuck is going on? I'm like, what happened? So he says something. He was like, all right, so we're gonna put the burgers on the grill. This is Ruff says he's gonna put the burgers on the grill. He's like, no, what we gonna do is we're gonna put a shirt on your fucking back. So we gonna do.
Nigga, cause you uncomfortable with your body.
But he just kept, but he said something else, and he was just it reminded me of that scene in what is it? The Kevin Hart movie. Think Like a Man.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? When the boy Romney came down the steps and he's standing there, and every other thing he was saying, he was like, nigga, where is your shirt? He was like, you just walking around with no shirt on. Mine when you wear the fucking beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's walking around, but he's like, all right, I'm about to get on the grill in a minute. He was like, all right, but can you put a shirt on real quick? Like, he just keeps saying he's like, gonna put a shirt on, though,
he
right?
said that shit
You know
like
what I'm
6
saying?
times.
Yo, he kept saying, like, he was like, yeah, and we laughing and like, no, but I'm serious.
Like, yo, we got family on you, man. What?
Yeah, I know. He's like, our wives out
We
here.
at a fucking beach,
Then he looked at me like this. He's like, this nigga's mad disrespectful. He just walks around without a shirt on. I'm like, Now hold up. Then if it was me, now mind you, at the time I was trying to come down, but I was still at least 300 pounds. If it was me, it wouldn't have been disrespectful. It would have been disrespectful for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd have been like, hey Tubby, put a fucking shirt back on
No,
and whatnot.
you was. I think you was under 3.
Yeah, I was
You
coming
under
down
3,
at the
you was
time.
already under 3.
Yeah, yeah.
You was in the 2s. You was
But
the
this,
hospital.
but this nigga was up there and whatnot, just, you know what I mean, strutting and strutted, and he was upset. Like, honestly, he was taking that shit to heart.
He really felt some kind of way.
Oh, he felt away. Then he pulled you to the side afterward. It was like, man, yo, man, you just do me a favor, you know what I'm saying? You know, Angie out here and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
She don't need to see all
she
that.
don't need to see all.
I'm like, cousin, we are at a lake/beach.
So that brings a bigger,
I'm not the only person out here without a shirt on.
so that brings a bigger question to mind.
You got women out there with bikinis, G-strings, and all. And now, here's the one thing I can say about that place is it's not a lot of black people there.
Right.
It's mostly Caucasian and Spanish.
Yeah.
It really out of that place, it usually might be like 15 to 20%.
And it wasn't,
black.
remember, it wasn't until about 5 years ago where black women decided, fuck you, you gonna get all this ass and all these stretch marks.
Yeah.
Because black women are all most of the time very either buxom or voluptuous. They got hips and ass. A lot of time, white women, some Spanish women, they may be a little bit more toned down. Or just they didn't give a fuck.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
There was some shit out there.
Black women.
There was some shit. Because then
You know what I'm
the
saying?
crazy shit was like 15, 20 minutes later, yo, cuz, you see that ass? You see? Like, nigga, you was just bitching at me about having my shirt off at the fucking lake and I just got out the water.
Okay, you sure.
But you lusted, you got your way, but you lusting over these other motherfucking women in the motherfucking lake.
But the problem with it is I think
Intimidation.
that exactly.
100%.
I think that's male intimidation and male insecurity or whatnot when it comes down to it. I think you either, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, which a lot of times we're not, and we can say it all we want to, he ain't gonna get out. A lot
I
of
was
times.
looking at, you had batteries up there. I wasn't sure.
No, those are
AAAs.
AAA. Those AAA. Don't worry about it. I unplugged that mic so that the camera will pick it up. But yeah, so it's just, I mean, to me personally, I find it fucking hilarious.
But see, here's the thing, right? Because you can also vouch for this.
Yeah.
He's also the same motherfucker when we would go out, be like, yo, cuz, go pull them joints and bring them over here.
Oh yeah, what?
He's a, you know what I mean? You
that nigga,
he's the main one. Whenever we, cuz, you know, you be getting all the joints.
If he was a woman, if we were women and we was all out and he was a woman, he would be the girl where he unbutton her shirt and tell her lift her titties up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
Yeah, like come on, cuz, cut it out.
This nigga's goofy.
I have had somebody say, Kelly, stand out, walk over there, and walk back.
I can see that. I can see that happening.
Yep.
I can see that. So yeah, your squad ain't shit. Your squad ain't
Love
shit.
y'all.
Your squad
Hey, listen,
ain't
but they be
shit.
yo, and what do I do? Nigga, you want that? Go get that. You want to go right? Go. I'm finna order me another drink. What we getting? Who paying for this round?
Yo.
Who paying for this round? Like, come on.
But I mean, that's honestly.
Yo,
I
he's
think
always
that-
been like that, yo.
Huh?
He's always been like that, yo. Man, Ed,
Some people are on that type of time.
We've been hanging since like
Hanging tough.
17. Since like he was 17, I was
Hanging
16.
tough.
No,
What
he
movie
was
is that
18. He was 18 right before he went
New
away.
Kids on the Block
He
song?
was 18. I was 17. Yeah, I mean, so
I was a New Kids on the
since
Block, so-
97. Me and him been doing this since 97.
Damn,
97,
97?
97, 98, yo.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's
That's why I know how to do it. When he start with all this goofy shit, cousin, shut the fuck up.
you got to.
Shut the fuck up.
You have got you got to. I mean,
Mick pissed him off so bad, yo.
No.
And he went to Mick crib. Mick cussed him the fuck out. And he like, yo, when my son here, he like, well, nigga, you in my house.
dog, me.
You telling me how to speak in my motherfucking
like I
house?
told you, man. Ed, like a brother, I love Ed to death. Me and Ed don't speak to this day. We don't speak to this day because of some shit that I don't even understand. But love him dearly. If he ever needed anything from me, you know what I'm saying? That's my man. You know what I mean? It's just that he is one of them people.
Jalil? At least Jalil, I know exactly what.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, but he's one of them people of whatnot. He's one of them capital asshole people. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta love that. But check this out. All right, so let's move on to this, right? So I seen a meme, right? And this is something that's been talked about a whole lot because the nerve of these bitches. I'm sorry, I had to say that. Before the nerve.
Oh, I love my shirt.
So let me ask you a question, Kelly.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I just feel like you shouldn't do it.
If
I don't
You
have
gotta-
any liquor in me.
if you got a man, right, and you and your girlfriend is going out. You and your girlfriends are going out. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and
right.
he said, "Oh, what y'all doing? Oh, we at the restaurant. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm right over there. I mean, I'll come in and meet y'all for lunch. All right, babe, come on, come through." When he get there and y'all eat,
First of all, no, but go ahead.
yeah, no, I'm just saying y'all hanging out, y'all get there, y'all eat. That's it's plausible. Do you? And it's time to get up. It's time to pay the check. Does your man pay for the entire meal? Your homegirl included?
No.
Hell no.
I seen a meme that says it had a dude sleeping.
Oh,
next
wait,
to,
if
sleeping
I
next to
pay
two
for your...
sleeping next to
if
two
I pay
women,
for
but
everybody
by a
meal.
bill, yeah, I'm sleeping next to two women. So that's what I'm saying. So I mean, do you think that? And I'm talking like some real. All right. So put it like this: Thursdays nights is me, Shannon, and Sham. We go to Crush. That's what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crush. We're gonna do some advertising with them soon. Favorite bar in the city. You know what I'm saying? Thursday nights we go to Crush, right? And we hit them up for happy hour. Some of the drinks are half price on happy hour, and that's where we get our dinner from. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, I only eat a meal and a half a day when I'm intermittent fasting, so it means a little bit. You know what I'm saying? More to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah, I can go there. You know what I mean? And I don't get nothing too crazy. My mixed vegetables, my wings and shit, and I'm loving life. Our situation is understood, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, of what it is. I've known Sham as long as I've known Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Sham helped me move when I left college. She helped me move my shit in the storage. That's my roadie. You know what I'm saying?
That's family.
That's family. So that's a different thing and whatnot. If she ever, you know what I mean, needed something and whatnot, I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna break right now? All right, you know what I'm saying? I got you on drinks. Don't worry about it. That's something different.
Right.
But
I think the
the
situation.
the nerve of these new heifers that's talking about. Somebody said, it was another meme I saw that if your man ain't paying for me and you know what I'm saying, when we going out, then you need to get rid of this nigga.
Like I saw something that pissed me off where it was a girl and a guy going on a first date.
Yeah.
And then she said, would it be okay if I ordered a meal to take home to my son?
I seen
You can order that. You can also pay for that.
I see
Damn
that.
right.
You know, you can order that, but you can also pay for that because that's your son. This is our first date. It is not my requirement to
Right.
pay for him. And then why are you just feeding him dinner
Yup.
when we get back?
Oh, no, because that was a pre-calculated, pre-planned situation. I heard it on another podcast.
Like my thing is, if we go out somewhere I know my son likes,
yeah.
I'm going to let him know before, while we're in the middle of the meal, I'm going to order for, something for my son.
Absolutely.
For tomorrow.
Absolutely.
But
you
I'm
gonna take
paying
care
for
of
it.
it.
I'm paying
as
for
a
it.
mother
Now, if he
of that
offers and says, don't worry about it, I got it.
Right.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
But for me to make that assumption is ridiculous.
So it'd be a whole lot of assuming. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me, before you even say that. It'd be a whole lot of assuming on females' parts. But then when
Can
the
I
nigga
just say what
assume that
happens-
he gonna get some ass that night, his assumption is dead ass wrong.
All I'm saying is,
like
what's the saying about assumptions?
Oh shit! Make an ass out of you and me.
It doesn't say you get ass out of me. It just says you make an ass out of you. and me.
That is
No.
crazy. But see, that's the whole like I don't understand where the nerve of these bitches. The nerve.
Colossal.
To the nerve, the thing,
Colossal.
and then I seen another meme. No, it wasn't even a meme. It was just some shit that I seen on I think I was listening to another fucking podcast, and they bought. I don't know if it was a caller or something like that. This heifer said that a nigga came to pick her up and take her out on a first date, and before they leave, she said, "Can you slide past McDonald's drive-through? Because I need to feed my daughter." So he was like, all right, bet, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
He doing that because he figured that's gonna solidify him getting ass at the end of the night.
He slid past the drive-through and she ordered what she ordered and had a nerve to fucking order herself a milkshake.
And expect him to pay for it.
expected this nigga to pay. I'm like, you man.
The lies.
Fucking oh shit. The motherfucking nerve of you bitches.
You know what? See, I haven't experienced dating. I haven't really truly experienced dating
Right.
since, if anything, like my teens, and I really didn't do a lot of dating. And times I can say I have been dated.
Right.
Say the fuck y'all want. I'm a spoiled motherfucker. My women have paid for it.
See how? All right, wait.
And some of y'all will look some kind of way, but here's the thing, right? And this fool, I don't give a fuck if this sounds misogynistic, right? I'm gonna go back to this key point that we brought that we spoke about several times on several episodes.
Right.
Women, your vagina is a beautiful thing. Just because it wet, and I just seen this on the meme. Just because it gets wet doesn't mean it's good. Because trash bags leak too. All right.
I can't.
All right.
Next topic.
Next
topic.
No, let me get this out. And majority of the women of today,
Right.
are not doing anything significantly. I ain't gonna say. Majority of women ain't putting in no motherfucking work.
Can we go back? Can we go back to the? All right.
So if you're not putting in work,
I wanna talk about
I'm
something
putting in.
2:30.
You want me to pay to put in work? Pay for you and your kids to put in work.
Okay.
Yo, I got a price quote for a fucking sex doll that was $700, and it has a 5-year warranty.
This nigga.
You got a motor with it?
I don't think so.
But
I don't
what
think
would the
so.
motor do on a
But-
sex doll? Can we talk about
Fleshlight.
But
Same situation.
listen, fellas, like if we gonna continue to pay for every fucking thing, I mean, I don't.
We gonna talk about.
I
that.
got daughters,
We gonna talk about.
and
that.
I teach my daughters to learn to be able to take care of themselves, so they don't look to no man with for no handouts.
So, I want to talk about this though for a second. I do want to talk about it
Okay.
before we even, because we'll go right into the question.
Yes, men have been caregivers.
No.
Yes, men
no.
have been
That's
providers.
That's not my question.
Yes, men are supposed to
That's
take
not the
care
question.
of their household.
That's
I
not
know.
the question.
I'm getting there. They're supposed to take care of their household, their responsibilities, their woman. Their woman who they're committed to. Just like a woman is supposed to make sure and take care of her man who she committed to.
No more tangerine gummies. Them things are nasty.
Oh, you like it? No, it's all my tangerine.
What is that?
It's mixed. I'm not sure which one.
That one, that gummy right there was nasty.
Oh, you don't like it? Okay. But we're I don't agree with the fact of I don't agree. I don't completely agree with the fact that I have to fully finance your romance and you ain't doing shit.
I can understand that.
Yes.
I have a problem
But
with that.
and the worst thing is
I understand being a gentleman.
I don't like people that feel like their affections have to be paid for.
Exactly.
Like if I do something for you,
They made 2 movies.
I'm
about
not looking for anything in return. Is because I genuinely wanted to do something for you. Or if you don't like I have a friend that doesn't like gifts. So I wouldn't just buy him a gift. But if I'm somewhere and I see some stuff that I know, he might like, then that's a phone call like, hey.
Everybody likes shit. He probably just don't like it presented as a gift because what it means is, oh shit, you got me a gift. That means I gotta get you one too. Some people just don't like the responsibility
but he likes
that goes along
giving
with it.
gifts. He doesn't like surprises.
But he likes giving it on his own accord. And that's that. There's a difference into which it's almost like Christmas. Like when Christmas come up, you know for a fact that you have to give a gift as well as receive gifts. Now,
I ain't giving up shit.
man, listen. Put it like this. Sometimes your gift, and you talked about this when you getting fucking ties for Father's Day and mothers get cars and shit. So yeah, I mean the whole
Coasters,
point.
cup holders.
Like the whole point of it is that it's some crazy shit. We be mad as hell. Like
That's
damn.
the daughters though. That's the younger daughters. That's the younger daughters giving me coasters. I'm cool with that.
Listen.
They one will be 13.
It's just the thought of putting in
Right.
some active thought outside of quickly
Right. Like
going to get a tie.
yeah, like you scrambled to go get my shit. Like you stopped past
went
Sears and was like,
yesterday.
yeah, there you go, right here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You tie in the
it's
tie in
covered.
the top and the money clip. There you go, boom.
I can't tell you anything that I've gotten my dad for Father's Day, but I can guarantee you it was never a shirt or a tie.
That's cool.
I can guarantee.
My
you
kids ain't got me shit for Father's Day. My wife always get me stuff.
I got a pair of Gucci loafers a couple years ago. Remember the black ones I got?
All right, see, all right. So we're gonna stop this shit right
Those
now.
my daughters.
Let's talk.
Those my
Let's
daughters.
can we talk? Let's talk for a minute. All right.
Oh my God,
So let's.
it's making my eye itch.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
I hope it.
gotta
The
lick
window was
your
open.
face.
Do you have allergies?
Mm-hmm.
You might wanna wash those hands.
I have Claritin D, but
Oh hell no!
Oh, okay. So that's what
You
I
want
take.
somebody to go to sleep?
Yeah, that's what me and Donovan have to take it because we have pollen allergy.
Yeah.
Something terrible. It is bad.
Well, I have the
I got anti-itch drops.
Flonase.
Yeah.
Yo, that stuff is amazing.
But that shit make me feel like I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? Because after the congestion goes away, it stills the residue. Makes me feel like I'm breathing in metal. It's blah.
Oh,
It's a whole bunch of
really?
nasty shit.
Oh.
So
Sorry about that. Yeah.
with you,
Yes.
let's talk.
Let's talk.
Let's talk for a second.
Oh, we got.
You going to the therapist and whatnot.
Yes,
you
I
about,
am.
you about to get all that shit together.
Are
Whatnot.
you excited?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So here we go.
I told y'all I was working on it.
Let me
I
tell-
told y'all I was working
We're
on it,
proud of you.
and I did want it.
Let me
We
tell
are
you. So,
proud of
so
you.
when we talked about the career, and then we talked. Remember when I said that a lot of backlash and a lot of things is there's a good and a bad side for everything in life, and
Pros and cons.
the sexualization of what you do for a living. They just automatically implement that with you. They combine that with you.
I'm just a freak, a nympho, or
But
a
it
porn
also-
star,
listen,
a
listen.
sex seller, or everything, a whore, a man.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever think that in some ways that attributes to how women treat you?
Yes.
How the shit that they get?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Not saying it because it's bullshit. It's bullshit and
Yes,
everybody wished
yes,
that was
yes,
the case.
Yes, in some
Right.
yes, in some ways good, in some ways bad.
I know niggas that have been married to women for 25 years, have paid their way, and have been the primary breadwinner, and that woman wouldn't buy him a motorcycle if he needed it to save his fucking life, bro. You know what I'm saying? So here's the deal. It was not to not to even to sound weird, because it's gonna sound a little blue oysterous. You either Captain Dingaling, you know what I'm saying?
Captain Hook.
And you've hooked these women emotionally, or
My old
it's
saying, T.I. redid it.
it's the infatuation of. I think it may be both. It might be the infatuation of
It's
what
like
you
some-
bring to the
what's
table.
that
They got
old
these
saying?
women like,
What's that
yo,
old saying? Somebody eating a bag of chips in church. Everybody knows about it. They the strippers like eating a bag of chips in church.
Explain. Wait a minute. You got hold on, because this just got good. Explain that.
Cause
a
everybody
little
go
bit.
to church. You fuck around, crack a bag of chips or something in church. Fuck, you can't. I don't know how long. Listen, that candy wrapper.
Yes.
Everybody, man, you get some of the evilest looks from old women.
Right.
They give you a look at. Yo, believe me, I done had them in both when I was young and younger in church and as well as growing up in the Kingdom Hall. I done got some of them motherfucking looks. But you know what? Motherfuckers also want a piece of that shit too.
Honestly,
They
yeah.
mad as shit, you distract them, but they're like,
Yeah, people be mad as hell if you eating a Kit Kat.
I
And
had
you
my-
eating a Kit Kat in church and you hit a rack or clinker and you hit a snap of the Kit Kat.
Listen.
But you turn around and see a nigga eating a Kit Kat, you like, God damn, I wish I had a Kit Kat.
Yo,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
remember I had Jolly Ranchers.
Right.
And I fuck around and I was trying to be quiet.
Oh, no, nigga, don't give me none of that. I thought it was a metaphor. You about to give me a church candy story?
No,
Oh.
I actually opened up. I actually opened the joint up.
Right,
And, you know, I get that. So I put it back in my jaw.
right.
I'll wait a couple seconds.
Mm.
Try again. Okay.
Mhm.
So I get up to go to the bathroom to go pretty much outside to go eat.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know, I had 3 motherfuckers follow me outside for a piece of candy.
yeah.
All right.
Understood.
So
Got
they gonna
that.
look back and give you that motherfucker look like,
So,
but
so,
guess what? They want parts.
So, all right. So, what you're saying is
They
essentially
want something.
what you are saying right now is that women are more superficial and ain't shit than men. I believe that now.
Say it again.
I believe that now. You're more superficial, and men are all right. You know what separates women from men?
This generation is horrible.
Yeah.
Period.
Women-
This generation is fucked.
What separates women from men in the greater scheme of things, and we talk about it a lot, is the pride aspect. You know what I'm saying? But women are
We're more
proud.
pri-
Women
we're
are
more
proud.
prideful.
Women are prideful as well. They just show it in a different way. And for the popularity of a situation like that, and the reason why I say that is that, like honestly, man, I know niggas. I'm trying to tell you, and then you be like you be thinking like, because men that give all to their queen, and she show up with a motherfucking sweater, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? On his birthday, be wondering what the fuck am I doing wrong? And I know some niggas out here that's get.
Oh, I do. Listen,
you know what
I
I'm saying?
know
That
some
get
that
it bad.
bust
Like,
their
you-
ass to their wives, and like that post I put up a couple weeks ago. We got a homie who wife don't even work. Don't even work. He bust his ass and he pay all the bills, take care of everything for the kids and the rest
Right,
of that. And
right.
come Father's Day and
Nigga, you gonna get this tie? Shut the fuck up.
what I will say
get
is
this tie.
what I will say is allegedly, at least on his birthday, he gets some special services. Yeah, I mean he gets some extra special services for his birthday. But you know, his gift is the gifts that he get.
Ladies, don't hate me when I say this.
Oh shit! Yes,
85%.
Yes, yeah. Hold up. Oh shit! Here it come.
Coochie is not a Christmas gift.
Oh my gosh! That
No
ain't
Valentine's, nor birthday, nor Easter, nor
If
any
you
other
fuck me
holiday.
on December 22nd or the December 23rd and December 24th, and then I try to give it to you December 25th, it's not a gift.
With a
You've
bow on
been
it.
getting it.
Nah,
Now,
see
if
what
I
they
do some
they make it-
extraordinary tricks,
After December 2nd, you can
Is that a gift? It still ain't
now
a gift.
if I learn how to do something
If you're doing something brand
that
new,
make it go hey, then
The question
that
is, where the fuck did you learn that from?
it was at a show.
exactly? So then,
It
Nigga.
was at a show.
well, no. Here's the thing.
Because that's the whole purpose. That's
they
what you
would
gonna
they
get.
would know I wasn't at a show. They would know I wasn't at a show
Oh, so
because they know I don't.
it had to be one-on-one training. Do females teach other females how to do shit?
Some do.
Yeah, some do.
So you've taught somebody to
No.
twist the twisted tornado.
No. I've made descriptions of what to do.
I'm pretty so by you making a description, you've
Yeah.
actually taught somebody to twist the tornado.
Hey, yo, that just made me think of a funny question.
What?
Oh Jesus!
Have you ever heard a nigga try to teach you anything about hitting something?
What?
Like real shit, nigga. I mean,
Lord.
Like
my era, I learned.
Like
I learned.
homie try to teach you
No,
another
not
man.
not physically.
No,
show
I'm just
you.
saying,
talking
but
about,
another
you know,
man try.
Like give you a
how to,
description.
how to please a woman.
I don't think. Well, when
We don't talk. We don't talk about that. We just brag about what we did.
Men
No, because if you remember back,
We
to,
just brag about what we did.
brag about what you did, but you will say some. You know, you can say
but think-
fly
think
shit.
about-
You can
think
say
about-
fly shit.
We
that
don't.
would be, yeah, I mean,
we
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
We
Think
don't
about the
educate
movie,
each other on
um,
how to be better, how to please.
think
women.
like a man. Remember the movie Think Like a Man,
Yes.
right? And the guy that was dating Megan Good, he ran into Tony Rock on the street,
Yeah.
and his nickname was Zeke the Freak.
Zeke the freak. Yeah.
And he was like, babe, this is Zeke the Freak. This is the one that taught me the such and such move. So somebody is out there.
I don't think you know what it is.
talking
No,
and
no, you know what?
teaching.
Men, we don't. Men, we don't.
They
don't
just
know,
made a
bro.
movie and
I
they
don't
said
know.
they
I don't
knew.
know, bro.
They said that on the movie, right?
I don't know if
That
they-
movie just came out 5 years ago.
Women got classes for everything.
There's never exactly.
Men ain't got. We
They have-
ain't
they
got.
have-
We ain't got
they
teaching
have
classes.
books on y'all, and I can vouch for that because my first bit in jail. That's how I learned how to become better about pleasing women. I read a book on eroticism.
Yo, bro, don't ever
If-
say that shit out loud again. Don't say
you
that.
mean?
Because the way it sounded was crazy.
I learned how to.
When I was
learned how
in
to
jail, that's
please
how
a
I
woman.
learned.
From jail?
When I was in jail, I read a couple books.
Oh, okay, all right. Say that.
that
Say
helped
that.
to educate me.
Got you.
To help me become better at pleasing women.
All right.
I read some
And
on
Understood.
eroticism
Got
And
that
everybody
pussy.
has seen the Kama
on,
Sutra.
on women's anatomy.
Okay.
Because there's actually
Where is that?
to let you know where all those little listen.
The nooks and crannies.
Listen.
Where are the nooks and crannies?
I learned. Listen.
Let
use-
the butter seep into the nooks and crannies.
Let these alone. Let these alone. Get her right on the edge and letting go before you even take her panties off. I swear to God.
Before you take the panties off, are you going around
Shit,
the panties
bruh,
to do something?
Bruh, I had a party
Uh-huh.
Friday night. I had a party, right?
Oh, my God.
I made the birthday girl come at least 6 times. I didn't remove her clothes at all. I did this strictly letting my nails clamping down her legs. I stimulated the
Well, that's her
fuck
spot.
out of her.
Yeah.
And it's just paying attention.
It was good that he
And the
found it,
thing
though.
about-
He don't even know the girl. That's kinda like,
thing-
I mean.
and
Right.
Listen, and the crazy shit is, during the performance, she's like, listen, she's like, yo, you done made me fucking come 3 times already, and you don't even realize I'm your Instagram friend. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
It just means she follow him on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
it.
you know, but in
That's
actuality, like I say, it's learning though. We don't help each other out in that aspect. And maybe I think that, like, yeah, okay, the movie states something about that, but as guys, we don't. We just brag about the shit we did.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We got 5 minutes before Kelly, what you call it, and then we'll have her answer her own question first. That's what we'll do. We'll have her answer her own question first, and then after we have her answer her own question,
We'll answer.
oh shit, I can't find my Jeopardy shit. Let me find where my Jeopardy shit at. Fuck it. Kelly's question. Let's just do this. Let's do that. I don't even know.
You didn't get it if you don't want it.
All right, Kelly, what's your question for today?
If you had to be obsessed with money, sex, sports, religion, or food, which one would you choose?
I'm trying hard, but that I'm not already obsessed with. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, that because that's a
I have to answer first, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So I would say money.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm obsessed with money,
Mm-hmm.
then I know how to make it, and I keep making it.
Shit, that ain't
And,
true.
No, when you're
That's
obsessed,
not true at
That's
all.
not always true.
In my book, it is.
I'm obsessed with making $1 billion. I'm not even close.
There's a difference. Obsessed with money. Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm.
I would be obsessed with money because money would lead to everything else.
Not love, not religion.
Yeah, not loving. Yeah, exactly. Women ain't like that. That ain't how it goes for women.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it goes different. It's like money, I can get sex. I could buy sports teams. Religion, I don't think it's good to be obsessed with religion. But
Broke
some faith.
chicks get sex easier. You know what I'm saying?
For
You know,
real.
strings attached.
Yeah,
$40.
Anywho, I said money. I said my piece, money.
Money? All right. What do you think?
Fuck, I think I'm already addicted to sex, so that don't even count.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You could just chalk that off.
The money. At times in my life, I have been. I have been, and I think at this age, I see when it wasn't healthy.
Right.
I wouldn't mind. I'm trying to actually reawaken that obsession. Actually, to fully reawaken the hustle to handle what I'm trying to handle. Big picture for myself and mine.
I think
I wouldn't want to be over
chasing, like, I would. My thing is that I would say I would want to be obsessed with money, but I feel like in a way I'm already am. I think that everybody has like some sort of obsession with sex. I don't think people are obsessed with sex. I think people are obsessed with orgasms. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
It's
So
not
that-
the
No,
it's not.
no.
yeah.
actual activity.
no.
It's the result
Yes.
No.
of that
Yes.
activity.
I love
Aye.
the results.
Right.
I love the results, but honestly, what makes me feel the best, well, I can't say feel the best, but the second best,
Right.
that initial insertion. Sometimes you just want to just slide all the way in and just sit there and just enjoy the wound.
But that passes.
So
That's
Tyrese, the singer that only ever needs to sing and never talk, he has a
never
song.
gave this nigga Instagram. Jesus.
Oh my
Christ.
God, I used to follow him on Twitter. I had to turn him off Twitter because, he's in California. So all his Twitter activity starts about 8 o'clock in the evening. So you got the time difference. My phone is going zeep, zeep, zeep. I was like, oh no.
And
no.
another thing, like
And
nigga,
another-
what the hell?
No, but he has a song on the last album he let out, and I forgot the name of it. I just actually wrote it down. But at the beginning of the song is, I just want to leave it in. And then it starts in, this is that leaving in music. That's how the song
No,
starts.
wait a minute. But he means leave it in when he's done. Like he don't want to pull out.
Either
right?
way, I'm talking about it. Leave it in once it gets in that first time. Don't ever want to move.
Listen,
Either or.
I had a couple.
It sound fun.
I had a couple people
be
who
boring.
like literally it just
Yeah.
they it was like a perfect fit. I would get it. And shit. I might get in trouble for this. I'll get her. My youngest was mom.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's I will let go, leave it in, fall asleep
Oh,
with it still
gonna
in, wake
give
up,
you
it's
what you
still in,
need.
get back up, and you know what I mean? It wake right back up. Listen, that shit was, bro, that was the best sleep sometimes.
Yikes. Well,
That's why I could be a beautiful daughter.
I like I said.
Song's called "Gonna Give You
I
What You Need."
think the most of the things that you are.
Next time.
Most of the
next
things
time,
that you named on
I
that
can
thing, though,
stay there.
Kelly, I think I was obsessed with, or am still obsessed with food.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely have had an obsession with food. Not as obsessed as I used to be, but definitely. Like I said,
Sports. Yeah, I was.
sports. I'm not as obsessed with sports as I used to be. I'm starting to, because to be honest with you, I think as I get older, I really have to start thinking about my mental health. Oh my gosh, because you don't understand, man. Like I would wake up the week that the Eagles were going to the Super Bowl. I knew that they were going to win. I cried every morning because I said, "Wow, I cannot believe that this is going to happen." And the morning that they won, the morning that they were going into it, I was just like, there was no surprise about what was going on. I knew Tom Brady was going to score a bunch of points. I just knew there was nothing. I said, I'm sorry. I'm at the point where I can't accept the idea of defeat. Even when we went down, when Zach Ertz grabbed that last touchdown and jumped in, I knew for a fact. I'm like, that's not even close to a fumble. He had the ball the whole time. I wasn't worried. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Soon as when he threw that Hail Mary up, I was like, nah, he ain't catching that. Boom, boom, it dropped. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is, like, it was to the point where all my emotion was there beforehand. You know what I'm saying? And then I couldn't even let it out then, though. Like, I couldn't even, I had tears in my eyes and whatnot. I thought I was going to have a full-fledged breakdown. But I was already chipping away at it. So I think that was the end of my obsession with it. Because something that I thought I would never see that I saw. Yeah, sex and but money.
Got your unicorn.
Money is just one of those. Religion.
Yeah, I don't think it's good for anybody to be
Obsessed with religion. The reason why, because there's just too many other hands in the pot. Too many other hands in the pot. Too many people
see what
telling.
happens when you get obsessed with religion. You get the crazies come out.
Yeah. So you don't
You
want
get
to
the
be
people trying to make you believe what they believe.
Imagine a high person who was a religious fanatic.
Oh Lord.
somebody that get high.
Yeah, I was watching this movie last night. Bullshit joint called Bud's House.
Right.
The boy who played in Roll Bounce, the other boy who looked kind of like Nick Cannon.
Brandon T. Jackson.
Not Brandon T.
Yeah, the other boy. I forget his name.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But
Are you talking about the boy from City High? Aaron.
No.
What? Yeah, you talking about the boy from City High with the afro. But the big afro. He was the one that was skating against Bow Wow in Roll Bounce. One that was
the OG who was in the back who was giving out the skates.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
guy. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Who the fuck is that?
I can't remember.
I thought that was Nick Cannon.
No.
Oh, who was that? That was
William.
who the hell was that?
It's William something. I think.
He's not even listed in the movie.
Oh,
Really?
Budz
Yeah,
house.
Bud's House.
Yeah, he's not even
Oh,
listed
okay.
in the movie.
It's his joint. He's Bud.
He ain't listed in the movie.
That's a goddamn shame.
Damn.
IMDb fucking up for that one. Like
Yeah.
you gotta at least.
That's
look.
Google, honey.
Oh, that's Google. Go to IMDb. They might be a little bit more.
Wesley Jonathan.
Yeah,
Wesley Jonathan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say William, but
That's why
yeah.
you said. I'm like,
I knew it started with a W.
one of his boys. They had a party.
Right.
They had a party. Everybody's all high, and he's one that found God and all the rest of that. And so he goes into his whole.
Gerald
spiritual
Kelly is
red
in it? I might have
and
to go watch
everything.
it.
This shit, Faison Love's in there.
Yeah.
Andell's in there. I mean, not Andell. I'm saying Andell.
Lunel.
Lunel.
yeah.
Right as I got to her picture, you say Andell. I'm like,
No,
Lunel.
No, she had them legs and the thighs out, bro. She had what she was picking out.
She always do.
No. You see.
Lunel, you talking about Lunel with the low cut?
Yeah, you see part of that keister. I was like, okay, Lunel.
Lunel was funny as hell, man. She was funny in Coming to America too.
But this motherfucker goes into a whole rant that motherfucking music cuts off and everything. Everybody looking at him like, what the fuck is this motherfucker talking about? It's like there's a difference between spirituality and religionality. And
You want us to pause? You want us to pause when we
No,
come
no,
back with
keep
current
going.
events?
Keep
You
going.
sure?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Because I'll say we can come back
Y'all
with
don't
current.
have their time.
Huh?
Y'all don't have their time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we gonna keep it
slide to
moving.
the
I gotta.
current events now.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think I'm gonna slide to the current events. I'm gonna see.
God bless you, DMX.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, God bless DMX. If
Just make sure
if Kelly's
I'm
not
good.
able to, she has business to attend to. If she does not able to come back in, before we wrap this thing up, hopefully she is. But
I'll text y'all when I'm done.
yeah, I hate this tablet so much.
Oh.
I hate this tablet so much. But all right, man. So let's just go into current events. Fuck the sound effect and all that. All right, let's just go into current events. Man, DMX. Let's just talk about it.
First.
We got to talk about it. We have to talk
Rough
about it.
Riders came out to the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
heard.
saw it last night. Somebody posted it.
The whole bike club.
Yeah.
You know,
I posted it.
They roll deep.
What the hell is that?
You got which car? I hear.
Am I? Oh my gosh! Did I play the song? Yes, I did. I was like, what? Oh, it's still playing. Damn, I must have hit a button on the computer. Sorry, y'all. If you heard Earth, Wind, and the Fire back in the background, you know. Now I'm looking at my phone because I had took some pictures of some current events and stuff that I wanted to talk about.
You hear about the Paul Pierce video?
Oh, I saw that too. All right, let's talk about X first, though, man. First and foremost, it came out that it was an overdose. Now, here's the deal, though. The lawyer said that it was a heart attack. I don't like the fucking idea that we having these misconstrued stories or whatnot, and there's different. Did he OD? And then they said it was so I'm hearing that. Then they combined the stories. Then they said it was a heart attack.
They're saying the OD triggered a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's most of the story. Initial stories are all saying there was it was overdose, and that's what triggered the heart attack.
Right.
I'm trying to see the newest joint I can find up.
Yeah.
Because I seen one or two that said he can't. They did take him off. That he was actually breathing on his own.
He was breathing on his own. Then I heard
that's
he responded. I heard then somebody said it was overblown that he was able to communicate all this other shit. Then it slips right back into the hole where he said the family is there, telling everybody to pray for him. It's looking great.
You got a bullshit joint that's saying a virgil for him.
A vigil. That's but all of this type of shit has been put on. Like TMZ. TMZ is like report. You know, one thing.
TMZ.
TMZ reports a lot of shit.
It's not looking good. Low brain activity after OD. That was a day ago.
But then they said he's in a vegetative state. But then some people said he's a little bit brain activity. Then some people said no, that's overblown. It's then somebody showed a picture of him from a hospital bed.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that was with the video.
Right, with the peace sign up. Like I got TMZ up right now and it's saying kids arrive at ICU to see him. Outlook remains grim. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know exactly what this situation consists of in the greater scheme of things. It does not look great. You know what I'm saying? For DMX right now, they had automatically sent it to an overdose. I think it probably was an overdose.
BET is putting up after reported overdose and hospitalization.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Because the lawyer was trying to essentially save face. You know, your lawyer's there to protect your ass. He's like, listen.
The lawyer's just speaking on the fact of the heart attack.
Yeah, the heart attack that, you know what I mean, that it was.
He's been struggling with addiction since 14. I literally just, earlier today, I was just watching the video again.
Right.
Of an interview he did with, I believe it was Talib Kweli and someone else.
Was that was on his podcast or what was that on?
I think it might have been on his podcast.
Because he's been on Dr. Phil. He's been on a bunch of different spots.
And it was one where he actually told the story and let it be known, of 14-year-olds. You know what I mean? His old head is, nigga, you look at to his big brother,
right?
Who's standing like 30 years old, fuck around and gave him a motherfucking L.
Yeah, laced with crack.
And he had never, he wasn't even, he was smoking and that shit, and so he's been battling back and forth for years. I mean, I know we all was super hyped with their verses, seeing him and Snoop, because like what? Look all that weight up,
That's,
and he wasn't drinking. he was just on Drink Champs with Nori.
Right.
And I don't think he got him to drink on there either.
Probably didn't.
I don't think he didn't drink on there either.
Things like this happen after somebody relapses. When you relapse, sometimes you take you take an over an abundance of it, or sometimes your body has reverted back to an original state and it's not used to the shit getting back in the system.
And he's been in the last, I think they said in one of the articles, in the last basically the last 10 years of his life, it's been between either in jail or in rehab. But the benefit is that he continually keeps checking himself in.
Absolutely.
He was checking himself when he went to one, like maybe 3 times back to back, and he felt as if basically he wasn't getting the help he wanted. So he went to a whole different joint, because I think he went to one in Arizona, he was in a couple joints in California.
Right.
And they wasn't working for him, so he went to Boston to another one up in Boston.
Right.
And I believe that was the more recent ones that he finished the program from.
I hate that. It's rough because we've seen this. We haven't seen this particular story, but we've seen these things before, to the point where it's like rappers that made some of the hugest impact on the game, most of them go out with a bang. This situation, X is going out with a whimper, and I hate it. I don't even know. To me, for them to go out, it sucks either way. Yeah. I want all these men to live and to go out as grandparents, great grandparents. And, 89, Ron Isleys age, you know what I'm saying?
And still fly. Still
doing shit. It's just it's a rough thing, man. You pray for the family, and everybody that's involved. X was Hollywood for a while, too. X had movies. Yeah. X was the number one guy for a long time. And
X was at one point the hottest artist on the planet.
Yeah, he was. Did you see
the
when they always showed it? They said the concert where it looked like the whole world was there. It was an Australian concert.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is sick. Every time you see it, it's just a wave of people. You can't see past the people. It's not like you can see the grass in the back. So many people, it looks like it's just nothing but people standing in front of them to watch one guy rock out. X had an effect. Like he
prayed for. Every performance, and that they give him that respect, no matter what their religious background beliefs was. Yeah, man, that respect. Listen, took them words in.
And you know what? What's crazy, man? The only thing that I think about is the people in my life or whatnot that struggle with substance abuse or whatnot. It did kind of make me think about it, because we had a conversation where I talked about my father's woes with it and his battles with it, and and I can come off resentful at times, when it comes to it, but at the end of the day, I don't know how else to react, and I understand that it is a sickness. It is a sickness, and these things will happen, they'll happen, and they'll keep happening, and it sucks, so you just don't want to see anybody away from, from their family. So maybe, maybe I was looking at the situation all wrong. Maybe I need to be more empathetic when it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like a lot of times I was empathetic when it comes to it, because I felt like it led back to other things. I feel like the rabbit hole was too deep to be empathetic to one person. I feel like the crack epidemic was put into the community and helped to flourish, to hold the black family at a certain standard.
Have you started watching Snowfall yet?
I haven't. I have not watched a lick of Snowfall. I heard it's the shit, though. You
watched
the
no, that's gonna break down the story.
You watched that?
No, that's really gonna break down the story, bro.
Yeah, you watched the crack documentary on Netflix, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. I mean,
and it's not supposed to be really but it.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. Like I said, it's just rough to be in a situation where, because the only thing that you can be thinking is like, yo, there are other things that are so much more important. But X had everything, to live for, but he still had a sickness.
His last thing was in 2017.
X made
2019.
X made hundreds of millions of dollars and spent a lot of it, on things that he shouldn't have. Cars, drugs, women, So I mean, listen,
You live the rock star life.
Yeah, you rock star. You live fast sometimes. You live fast all the time when you're in the rock star life. And it's just one of those things, man. It goes to
You know
show
what's
you.
funny?
What?
And this is from someone who's been living the rock star life for a long time. A lot of times when you start living the rock star life, you don't really expect to make it anyway.
And I think he's actually
And-
said
and
that on many
you-
occasions.
you-
A lot of guys
You
say
don't
that.
expect. You don't really expect to make it much longer. So
So what
know,
you
it's
and
just-
then, but that goes back to what I asked
I don't
before.
know, I guess
What you-
that's why that might be why I have toned down a whole lot, especially compared to how.
But that goes back to kind of what I was saying before. A couple episodes back when we talked about it, I said I would rather live fast and meaningful than slow and miserable. You know what I mean? And it's just one of those things. Like, I think that we feel bad for this situation because we're watching it unfold, and we got stock in to who X is as an artist and as a personality because. Shit, X was that guy. You know what I'm saying? So, X is that guy. I'm not speaking to him like he's not here anymore. He's still with us. But
I got to meet Earl
Mhm.
before the world knew who DMX was.
Okay.
A couple of my older brothers
Right.
knew him from Yonkers.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
right.
I actually got to. I seen
Mhm.
dude and I actually met dude. I think I was like 14. Actually, I was 14. The same time I was up there when I ended up meeting I met Jada then too because I ended up dealing with his sister. But I was only up there for like I was up there visiting with my uncle for a couple weeks. But
Let me try to skip right over that shit. Go ahead.
well, actually, I spoke on that before though. I spoke on it before.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We spoke on that one.
We spoke on that before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yes.
On the podcast.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm
Yes.
just making sure.
Yes.
Just making sure. I just don't want nobody here to know.
I ain't
like,
go
what-
to the full fledged story, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe
I ain't go
just
to
tip of
the
the
full-
iceberg. Maybe I
I-
had the same response that I just did. Like, nigga.
Yeah. I just,
Yeah. Like, all right. So,
shit, it's funny because I wonder if I doubt this shit. I'm pretty sure if we start rapping about shit, he would possibly. Because I wonder, shit, I was 14.
you know, it's crazy. The night that I was going to meet him, he never came through the studio. So he was at Sable's. He was at Sable's one night, and my man, shout out to DJ Rain. He was doing security at the time at Sable's. He calls us. We in the studio, so he calls us. He's like, "Yo, X here," and he was like, "A word." He's like, "Yeah, I told X, you know what I mean, my DJ and whatnot." He was like, "Yo, he'll come through and cut something tonight," and essentially we kind of knew, you know what I mean, he was out there, he was in the streets and whatnot, and he, you know what I mean, he was like, he'll come through and lay a verse for a stack tonight. So we started talking. He was like, "Yo, you know what I mean, what you got?" Somebody was like, "I got 2 on it. I got some," you know what I mean? We was talking about it. We was like, "You know what, I'm just gonna get it." Then he just like, "You know what, I'm just gonna get him to come through. Don't worry about it." You know what I'm saying? And we'll figure it out once he get here. And after it closed, he got his number or whatnot, and then he came through and he called him up, and he was loud in the background, like, "Yo, yo, 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 yo." You know what I'm saying? Like he like, "All right, yo, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna hit you back." But he never got back with us or whatnot. So it was just like, it's one of them things where he's kind of, you know what I'm saying? You could tell he was moving loose. You know what I'm saying? This is a man that sold 10 million records in one shot. Came out with 2 multi-platinum albums in 1 year. One of the biggest hip-hop recording artists in history.
Remember I told you I was on that tour.
What? With the,
I was up in Detroit.
but the Flesh My Flesh tour or the what?
Survival.
Oh, okay.
Survival. Survival.
What's
Yeah, that's when what you call fuck around. And Beanie got stuck in Canada.
That was you talking about
Not the survival. No, it wasn't.
no,
the
you
survival.
talking about the Hard Knock Life tour?
This wasn't it was it's Rockefeller, Rough Riders, Red and Meth.
Yeah. That was
Yeah, it was
Hard
probably-
Knock. No, Rock the Mic tour.
No,
That was
before.
with 50 Cent.
Survival of the Illness.
Survival. Then that was him.
Because they ended up
Mob Deep
because
in
this
them.
was this ended up becoming backstage.
That was Survival Illness tour. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was Survival Illness tour. Yeah.
Yeah.
But prayers up to
Is this
DMX.
98, 99?
Prayers up to
99.
DMX, man. I'm like, honestly, I'm really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping things go well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because you just don't know. You just don't know. I mean, and if they took him off the Apparently they took him off life
They
support,
say they took him off.
and he's breathing on his own. So my thing is that if you know what I mean, if he has the will to live, and this is what it's going to be, then this is what it's going to be. But it has to. If he's able to make it out of this or whatnot, hopefully this will be a signal for him that he needs to finish changing his life all the way around. Because that's the biggest thing. We make strides in order to do it, but sometimes we don't all the way do it. We all fall short. We all fall back. But sometimes, in his instance, his falling short became detrimental to everything.
And
you know what I'm saying?
With him trying to do, and this is just on the hiatus of it's not, they're supposed to be doing the tour for the 20-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They were expecting another album. He's supposed to be dropping another album. I forgot what it was slated to be called.
And you said that he had signed another deal with Def Jam, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. Prayers up to X, man. But man, just you know what I'm saying? Just pray, y'all. Just, you know what I mean? Especially if you're a DMX fan like we are, just pray, man. You hear about on Friday, some asshole tried to run their car into the Capitol building? Yo, man, these motherfuckers are shot out, bro. So they get past the first barricade, which is like, the first barricade is just like a little flimsy-ass gate. You know what I mean? With a soldier there. Then they lift up they keep that little ramp joint up. That motherfucker smack right into it. Boom! Airbag deployed. He got out with a knife. And they shot his ass up. They ain't kill him. They wounded him. Got his ass on the ground. They should do. He was a white. Yes, he was a white, man. You know this. Come on, bro. Come on, goddamn
America.
well. Goddamn well if Jermaine would have got the fuck out of the car or whatnot.
America.
Talk about another body, you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Nah, we not doing that. We know what it was. You know what I'm saying? We know what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Try this, though. Did you hear about the Raiders' old offensive tackle, Bruce Campbell, getting his jaw broken at Walmart?
He got into a fight with some,
He went night-night.
That's crazy.
He went night-night.
So what was the beef about? First and foremost, you rich niggas, stay out of Walmart.
They didn't say what
Just stay out of Walmart, bro. Don't do nothing no more.
Says, this is a perfect example of the saying, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
That's the problem, man. That's the problem. And that is the issue, though, because you're thinking to yourself, I'm 350, I'm 6'5", I'm 6'4", whatever. You ain't going to be able to just do what you want with me. Somebody punch you in the right spot. I don't give a fuck how big you are. You are going to sleep. So, but what did they say exactly what it was about?
No. They never said in the article was about. And I've been trying to find other articles on it, and they really don't have much on it. Just that he got an altercation in Walmart, got his jaw broken, and got taken to the hospital.
Damn. Yeah, put that nigga sleep. What's up with Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport? First and foremost,
$50,000.
and that's all it comes of it, because all right, here's the deal. Barstool Sports is dragging Michael Rappaport because he used to work for them.
Yeah.
All right, so the guy that runs Barstool Sports, I don't really know what to think about these guys. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know because I've never met them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to...
They pulling a lot of shit.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be... one thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to come to an opinion of somebody that I don't know, because they do employ other podcasts and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, understood.
Deion, Prime.
Yeah. That's all well and dandy. You know what I'm saying? And if they ever said that they wanted to do something with us, I wouldn't be opposed to listening and figuring it out. Shit is, it's a way to get paid for the podcast.
See how it works.
Right. If you like the content, you like the content. I can't hate on that. But whatever happened with Michael Rappaport, I don't know who was trying to drag who, but I didn't hear the Michael Rappaport side, but I damn sure did see the side where he was talking about Michael Rappaport. And it just got crazy. It just got mad personal. And the one thing that I can say is that, and it sucks because I can't say, remember the old saying is that don't argue with fools because people from a distance don't know who is who. I don't know which one of these motherfuckers is worse, but what I do know is the fact that as soon as KD says something back, the dude, the 1 minute man boy that be on that do a bar story, do that little 1 minute podcast every day, he's going off on Michael Rappaport, calling him a fucking herpy lizard and shit like that, and you know what I mean, coming at his neck, talk about his family. He was killing him on the little. I just hate. To me, I feel like, all right, if this situation is gonna be what it's gonna be or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? If y'all feel like you need to kick him, then kick him. You know what I'm saying? But y'all motherfuckers, that was kind of vicious. Like it went from being funny at first to like, damn, like you really like, you're like, oh, you fucking loser, blah 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 blah. Like I'm like, god damn, bro, like
that's the
it's
fucked up shit.
massively
You
personal.
can't just bid and it just be laughing jokes.
Right, because a lot of
People
times,
someone's ego,
Yeah,
someone's pride.
but I think that the problem with it is I don't know. My thing is that you don't know, and you know, I mean, white boys crack me up because you don't know where their head is at with it and whatnot. And even as much in the black community as Michael Rappaport is or whatnot, I'm pretty sure that they'll still fight. I don't know if maybe they'll fight too, or maybe he will fight, and that's why they talking shit, and they want him to put their hands on him and whatnot. But that's just something totally different. Go back to the situation with KD. KD came out after all that shit and said, me and Michael Rappaport are friends. We bid like this all the time. All right? That's great, well and dandy. You getting charged $50,000, but you know why you getting charged $50,000? Because Michael Rappaport put the text out. So my question is now to Michael Rappaport, why the fuck did you put the text out?
Bitch ass shit.
All right. So,
Bitch ass shit.
and that's the reason why I'm trying to stay as impartial as I possibly can, because before I was defending Michael Rappaport, now I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? If this your man and y'all had these back and forth conversations where you talk mad shit.
I thought this was all on Twitter.
This was all on Twitter, but no.
So it wasn't. No, I thought the
was
back and forth between him and Durant was on Twitter.
The last shit that Durant's getting
Yeah, he's
fined for.
That was on Twitter.
A Twitter DM. Exactly. A Twitter DM. So.
Yo, in my day, snitches get stitches.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Why would you?
Snitches get stitches,
If that's
bitches.
if that's your man, why would you put that shit out there like that?
Yeah, that's.
You know why? Because I think
Doing
that
anything for clout?
no, because Kevin Durant is exactly who I keep fucking telling you Kevin Durant is. He is. Do I have to keep telling you this? The reason why people like Kevin Durant, it's hard for him to be leaders of men and you got to team up with the super teams in order to try to win championships is because when you had that thing in OKC, there's something inside of you, the fortitude inside of you that lacks, that can't lead these men to where they need to go. So that's, no.
OKC, I want to say he was all young.
Man, fuck all that, bro.
OKC, I want to say, because in the same token, at this point, he's the only one who's actually got a ring. Russell and Harden got back together. And
who he got the rings with?
Go to State.
Exactly.
Go to State.
Team that didn't need him. So my
Actually,
thing, they didn't need him, bro. They didn't fucking need him. But the year before, they won 72 games. They won 72 motherfucking games 73 games the year before. So exactly, they didn't need him, bro. And they beat his ass in the team that when he still had Westbrook over in OKC, and they was up 3-1. They didn't need him. They used him as a nice little conduit to cushions for them next two titles. But then that third one, when he was hurt, they had made him such a focal piece that when you took him away, it made the team much weaker. Golden State still ain't recovered from that. No. So
but then Clay hasn't.
Clay ain't been right yet, and he ain't been back in the same. So that's my whole point.
Clay and Steph and Draymond haven't been. The three of them haven't been healthy together.
But KD ain't been healthy, and that's another thing. Yeah. KD ass ain't played a full season since he's with OKC.
No,
or the one season that he played.
First season.
No, the second season. Was the second season with the Warriors or the first one? I don't know. But it's always now. I know he gets hurt a lot because he's 7 feet tall and he plays like a point guard. That's different. And he's only 112 pounds. But you know what I'm saying? There's a difference. My thing is that with KD is that when it comes down to a situation, man, you got to start looking at people's character for what it is. And what I'm telling you is that he's fucking sensitive. Yeah. We all sensitive in a way. If you're an artist, you know what I'm saying? If you're a sports player, you're sensitive. But he's sensitive about what everybody else around him says.
Yeah, you
want to do what you want to do, but you worried about what everybody gonna think about what you want to do.
Shannon Sharp was speaking on him.
My man, Uncle Shan.
Yeah, he was speaking on him.
Right.
Because the fact that yes, he and he especially with all this time off,
right.
Since he been trying to get he's been responding to them and everything. Some shit you don't.
This
need to
nigga's not.
to.
Oh, and that's another thing, man. Stop. everybody talk about this shit, and y'all say this is always a 1A, 1B with him and LeBron. Y'all talk all this shit. At the end of the day, though, LeBron has played. He's been in the league 4 more years longer than KD, and has probably played in double the fucking games. So we ain't the same, bro. You're not gonna sit up there and bench. They've benched KD. This is the second time that a team has done this shit where they're keeping KD, even though he's healthy, on the bench.
No, he's not healthy yet. He's still down. He's not healthy yet.
I know he's not. I know to y'all he's not healthy, but I bet you if the playoffs start tomorrow, his ass be suiting the fuck up. Man, what's wrong with him now?
No, he's still his fucking ankle shares is too.
Oh my god, bro! I'm
They
I'm
have
gonna-
him. If I'm correct, he's slated to be back. I think in about 2 to 3 weeks.
and that's kind of what I'm saying.
He's about to finally.
But I think it's
But
easier.
he hasn't played this season at all.
But it's easy. He ain't played. No, he's played.
No, he's not played this season at all.
he ain't played. Oh my gosh, bro!
He hasn't been back yet.
This is what the shit I'm talking about, though, man. This is shit I'm talking about.
Kyrie played. Kyrie's been there. Kyrie got hurt. Kyrie, but didn't miss much. Harden was hurt. I think he's coming. He's bouncing right back again.
That's why they stacked that team the way that they did, because they up there, they playing Russian roulette with everything, man. They just want to make sure that they get the right situation for the playoffs.
I think though. I think in some people are like, yo, they doing that. You know what I mean? To knock the Sixers out.
No. They are doing it.
They're doing that, but
they
they're
want
looking past that.
Yeah, they of course they're looking
The
past
West
it.
is a problem.
They want to beat, first and foremost, I still think once AD and LeBron get healthy, they taking that West. So the big thing, though, is what?
Clippers got Rondo. They got the playmaker now.
Nah,
They have a playmaker. They did
Ron-
not have a playmaker.
They didn't.
They have a playmaker.
But the
they
Lakers
have
got-
a shooter still?
The Lakers got Drummond now, though, which is a
Yeah.
problem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like so. My thing is that and I say this, and I don't even want to talk about basketball because we are not a sport podcast. The reason why I was bringing up KD was because I just feel as if I feel like there's some bitch assness on his side. We already know he be on some fuck shit. Come on, man. Let's stop acting like he don't be bitching.
I never seen that.
That's what I'm saying. He be bitching. Like, so stop acting like when they got jokes about him at the joint and whatnot, he sit there not laughing and whatnot. And then people think he got that face because he's being funny about it. Like, no, this nigga's really hurt. He's an internally hurt ass dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, and people like that.
Internally, like, come on, that hair, dude. Like,
But see, you can't talk about that to him.
you got the
You can't talk to make a joke about his nigga. You know your hair peasy to the motherfucker. Make a joke. Let somebody make a joke about your hair being motherfucking peasy, and then you go off. You like to go with niggas, but you don't really want to go. You want to just be on the vibe where, like, instead of coming back with something sharp or whatnot, or instead of just taking it on the chin and going out and winning some games and winning a fucking championship or leading men to a championship, you worry about he is the constant. The type of nigga that you can talk out of a winning the game. I've seen people fucking do it. I've seen Draymond Green in 2 games in a row when them niggas was up 3-0, 3-1 in that fucking series when he was with OKC, getting KD's head. Oh, it's so
But
easy.
there's Draymond.
Don't matter. I seen him talking that shit to LeBron. And Brown won that championship from him that fucking year. Dog, I'm just telling you, man, there's a different type. It's different. It's a different character. There's a character flaw in KD.
There's a Mike and Kobe killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron has a killer instinct.
Right.
I can't take that away from him.
Right.
He don't have that Mike and Kobe killer instinct
He don't need that Mike Kobe killer instinct.
because he uses brawn. He has intelligence
Right.
even more.
Yeah, he can make a
has
muscle.
LeBron, he came to the game using his size.
As you should.
He came to the game using his size.
As you should.
So, and which I can't knock, but nigga, it's gotten to a point where that you're purposely just offensive fouling niggas.
All right, absolutely. Here we go.
But
here we go.
I'm sorry. Let me get back on key.
Yeah.
Durant is a killer from. He has a killer shot.
That's what it is. It's a killer shot.
He's probably one of the most proficient shooters of all times.
Mm-hmm. Make it a close game with 30 seconds left to go. And you tell me, and if he doesn't get the open look in the key or
He don't
whatnot.
need the open look. Durant doesn't need.
He's taller than everybody.
Durant does not need the
No,
open look.
yeah, because he's 7 foot. He's 2 feet taller than the motherfucking Gardner.
Marc Gasol can
Right.
be in his face.
Yeah. But see, my thing is that, but this is what I'm saying. We're talking about we're talking about that.
LeBron?
We're talking about that assassin thing, though. You're talking about that assassin thing, and this is the reason why we start talking about.
Last shot of the game, I would actually rather in his hands than Bron's.
Of course, he's a better shooter. That's not my point. Who's going to give you the opportunity to win games and win series? I go with Bron every time. The reason why is that because Bron has been there more often, and he has lost more often, but he's been there more often in order to do it. That's the issue.
He's learned.
Let me tell you something.
Rule.
People
he's
don't
learned the Jordan rule.
But no. Fuck the Jordan rule. This is one thing that I'm gonna say. No, listen to this. The problem with people with wins and losses, and with people feeling the way that they feel about failing and succeeding. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to fail, but people don't realize that you have to.
Gives that pain.
There's not a person.
That's what you need.
There's not
that motivation.
There's not a success story out here without failure. And if you,
some people think they got some, I'd be like, okay.
People think Mike ain't failed. What? Mike was in the league 7 years before he got to the finals. Let's cut that shit out. Mike was getting bounced from the fucking first round for his first 3 seasons. We need to cut that shit out. Yeah, we need to cut that shit the fuck out. That's what I'm saying. Like, we need to stop.
Chicago was ass cheeks.
But not even that, but they were just going to get back.
No, Chicago was ass cheeks.
Oh, they was trash, but they was trash. But at the end of the day, it didn't matter. But we need to stop talking. We need to stop talking like.
But he had to fail.
You gotta fail.
He had to fail.
So guess what? When you know for a fact that you have the ability, you could talk that 4-10 the shit to LeBron all you want. Don't give a fuck, nigga. 4-time championship. And I still got another 3-4 years left in me. I can still win another 1 or 2. Fuck is you saying? If I ain't one of the greats, nigga, who is?
I'll put him as one of the greats.
That's what I'm saying. But the problem is that these young boys don't understand. That's the reason why Kyrie is not a leader of men. That's the reason why the one person that I can say that lives on that accord, and it could be because he's coming from a place of privilege because he's been rich all his life, so he ain't really knows, huh?
Melo Ball?
No, fucking Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? It's because he understands, like, all right, you win, you lose, or whatnot. These guys, they come from nothing, so they take that lost shit to heart. But what you have to understand is that, expectations is one thing, results is another.
Which makes me think, what you think about Stephen A. comment to Russell?
What did he say to Russell Westbrook?
Because Russell just had, I forget, crazy ass triple-double. I think it was like, I forgot the points. It was like 15, 16 assists and like 20 boards or some shit. Yeah. And he was like, all that's well and good, this, that, and other, it's great, and it's nothing historic, and that's the best, triple-double ever in history or that.
Mm-hmm.
But all that shit don't matter because he ain't got no championships. He ain't win no championships.
He ain't lying. Ask Barkley.
There's a lot of great players who just ain't. Barkley, Stockton, Kemp. Did Peyton get one with the Lakers before he retired?
He got the second one. I think it was the second one.
Him and Fox got theirs over there.
That nigga was on the bench, though. He didn't really play.
Yeah, at that point. But the glove had been a problem forever.
Listen. But that's what I'm saying. Ask Barkley, ask Malone, ask Stockton. Understood. At the end of the day, though, we run this shit down. Stop moving the goalposts for who people want to move the goalposts for.
No, it's not. It wasn't.
Because Barkley do that shit. Well, listen, Barkley do that shit all the time.
Because what you call it, I have to respect. I have to complete. Russell Westbrook's response made me respect that man to a different level.
What did he say?
He said, bro, I came from the motherfucking streets. When I made it to the NBA, I became a fucking champion. Great. I became a fucking champion. When I got the fuck up out of the streets and I made it here, I became a fucking champion.
I respect it.
I may not have that, but I'm going to keep busting my ass, working my ass off. Right. And please don't try to take away from the legacy that I'm building, that I'm making, because I didn't accomplish that. Because that ain't even my goal. I want that. That's his goal. And I'm still going to try to get it. But don't take away. Do not try to take away from me.
Right.
For not getting that.
I respect everything that you said that he's saying wholeheartedly, but that is a goalpost move. And the reason why it's a goalpost move is because of the simple fact. Welcome back, Kelly Q. Well, the reason why it's a goalpost move is because those that have achieved and those that have, we hold them to a different standard. And then what happens
It's a
is
whole
that,
bunch of motherfuckers that got the motherfuckers who didn't really deserve it.
understood.
Wolf's team X in Boston.
But let's just listen. All we do is talk about LeBron like a dog when all he does every year is eclipse
He's getting better.
people's records. So at the end of the
now he seems to have found the youth.
at the end of the day, at the end of his career, statistically, he's going to be the greatest basketball player to ever live. So what the fuck? Why the fuck do we move the goalposts when we talking about Westbrook? Because at the end of the day, you know what it comes down to? Something that you can't teach. It is being a leader of men. That's the reason why I come down on KD the way I do. That's the reason why Stephen A. said that shit about Westbrook. That's the reason why I talk that shit about James Harden. That's the reason why I say that shit about Kyrie. It's the same fucking thing. If there's something inside of you don't have, you could tease LeBron. Oh, you don't take the last shot. Fuck you. I went to 10 straight finals. I got 4 rings, and I might be able to get more. And 4 MVPs. I am the greatest statistical basketball player, maybe the greatest basketball player to ever live. And because damn near close. He's getting there. He's getting there. And because I'm who I am, my goalpost is all the way back there. But when it comes to these other niggas who've been in the league a year or two less than me, you move the fucking goalposts up because, oh, woe is them. They haven't achieved that. Oh, I came from a hard hood. Nigga, they all came from our hard hood.
Kyle Kuzma came from what you call
I know what that was. That was weird.
Kyle Kuzma came from no motherfucking.
Well, I'm not saying, but I'm talking about Steph Curry. Not
I leave
them,
for
not,
half an hour and this become a
Sports,
sports show.
it definitely did. Jesus Christ.
No, it's just the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
But
that's
hot
what
as hell outside too.
I know it is. I'm down here with a fucking hoodie on. That's why I'm just sitting
It's like
still.
79 degrees outside right now.
Is it really? They so full of shit. They said it was only They said it was
That's
only
why I wore
supposed to be
like what I have on is a thin shirt. I just
Yeah.
got my new Temple Owl shirt representing my school. Love you, Temple.
Oh,
But it's a nice thin shirt. I'm thinking it's good for springtime weather. No, it's blazing hot outside. I could have wore a short sleeve shirt. I'm good.
one last
It's
curve.
blazing.
One last curve. One last curve.
Pause.
One last curve. Pause.
Before y'all start that, what was this argument about? What started the
All right,
question?
so
was it Tom and
No, we went on a whole tangent about Kevin Durant and Michael Rappaport.
Yeah,
You
that's
heard
okay.
that?
I heard something. I didn't get the details in it. Okay.
We was just talking about the bitch assness about oh yeah, I didn't even.
Did
we
he
was
say
talking
something about
the-
KD?
so we talking
Michael
about,
Rappaport said
shit.
something about KD.
So-
Yeah, I didn't get to that yet.
I had to read that.
right.
Michael Rappaport and KD are essentially homies, but they got into
Right.
an arguing match on Twitter, and then in the DMs, I guess KD might have said something that.
And then Michael Rappaport showed it.
which was some bitch
Okay.
ass move. But then
Okay.
I just started talking about the bitch assness that Kevin Durant has showed forever because
Okay.
he takes shit personal. So
And a rap.
all right,
Okay, I
we get past that. We'll just have a sports day. You know what I'm saying? One day where we can just
And
talk about
I
everything
will,
that's sports.
I'll let somebody sit in with.
Yo,
for
so
me
you
for that
sent me.
one.
So all right, so here we go. At the end of the last podcast, I think that it was the day later or whatnot. You sent me a fucking video of Quavo and Saweetie on the elevator.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
All right, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. First and foremost, I'm not one of the people that's gonna sit out there and wait for what everybody else has said about it because people are already giving their opinions, but it was giving their opinion in a weird ass way. Like them, I want to be hands off because I don't want to say nothing that's gonna fuck it. Yo, guess what? You didn't get hit. He didn't hit you. He didn't muscle you.
Here's the
He-
thing.
You wanted to.
Hit.
Here we go.
Hit
What?
it.
What?
Like we said last week, you never know what's going on in somebody's relationship.
Right.
All we know is what we saw on the elevator. We don't know what happened before the elevator.
Right.
We don't know what happened in their in their house. I will tell you, I saw another video where they were outside, where it might have been like at some resort, like a ski resort or something.
Right.
And he took a snowball, and this is a nice size fucking snowball,
Right.
and hit her in the head with the snowball.
Was it?
It was hard. Like you can visibly see that she was pissed because of the way she walked off. And he's like, I played too much. And he's like going to run after her. So him
But
doing
wait a
You
minute.
can
stuff
tell
is
he's
just-
playing.
Right. Is that
Yeah.
abuse?
But first, we don't know. That's why I'm saying we don't know. We know what we see.
But I'm not.
Because see, with this, they're broke up. They're separated.
Right.
They're
With-
broken up now, yes.
Yeah.
With
But
this-
just like I don't know what goes when I leave this house.
Right.
I don't know what goes on between Shan and Keith.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we don't know what goes
She
on.
beats
between,
me.
They could be.
I'm sorry.
It'd be a whole
I
bunch of
believe she
FF.
beat your ass. I believe she beat your ass.
It's a cry for help. She beats me.
She has a paddle for him.
He ain't made it there.
Oh
But
my
you know,
God.
we just don't know.
Right.
So I mean, I'm not going to base everything about this video, but I'm just saying we don't know outside of what we've been shown. We just don't know.
But I
don't know if he beat her ass
But
or
you know
if he
what?
just played too damn much.
Okay, so I got you, Kelly. Now listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. But the narrative is one thing, and this is the reason why you have to be able to differentiate whatever the narrative that people are telling you and the fucking truth. The truth of the matter is that they're showing him on the elevator essentially to try to damn him to say that that was an abusive situation. And then when you say, well, I seen the thing with the snowball, as a woman, you're leaning more on the side of it's a possibility that it could be an abuse. I saw before he went to grab her, she punched him in the face when he got off the elevator. So my thing is that
Once again, though,
I'm
not saying they.
Why did the video? Why did the
but
video
I'm
come out in the first place? That was the whole
because
thing.
somebody was looking for money.
But they said they got into a fight. That wasn't a fucking fight.
Yeah, it wasn't a fight.
Like I
She
said, we
swung
don't
it,
know
he-
what goes on.
Mm.
Just like Left Eye and Andre,
Yes.
they used to beat each other.
Okay.
That was
So
known that they was.
what is it, Quavo?
Right.
And a Saweetie.
Saweetie.
They could be beyond Ike and Tina, where it was Ike doing most of the stuff until Tina got tired, or they could just be Lisa and Andre
or they could
beating
be
on each other.
or they could be 90% of every other
Let me say
relationship
something.
of color where the black woman gets mad and will punch her man in the fucking face.
Look,
Can we
I
not?
have
Can we?
said it
Can we
once.
talk about that part?
I have said it once. I have said it twice.
Uh-huh.
I have even said it in regards to my own child.
Right.
My mother said, and I don't take much advice from my mother, but when I do, it's good advice. My mom said, don't place your hands on a man
Right.
unless you are prepared for him to place his hands back on you.
Mm-hmm.
My
But,
son, I just confirmed, my son is 5'8".
Mm-hmm.
We've been through some things. It was just like any other day, I might have just jumped on his back and
Right.
knocked it out.
Right.
But then there are some days where, you know, like I said, my son been through some things.
But you see how
I'm not quite sure if he sees me as
you see
some chick or a mom.
right.
He 5'8". I'm
But see,
5'1".
that's a different story entirely.
Yeah.
But
He's still built
yo, absolutely right.
like a man.
Right. Right.
Even though mentally, you know, he a teenager,
Right.
he's still built like a man. My son is visibly stronger than me.
Right.
So don't be prepared. Like I said, if you are going to put your hands on a man, be able to protect yourself.
But I think it's different. I think it's different.
Should
when we
he
start
not
talking
just
about our
grab
kids,
you?
though.
Yeah,
It is. It's different. we talk about our
It's
kids.
different,
Yeah.
but
But I think, but also, like what you said, because you got the advice from your mom, we talk about the stern talking tos that women get about this. This is the stern talking tos. When a man hits a woman, nigga, you going to jail. So therefore, so my thing is that fuck the stern talking to. This is my thing. Let's just practice our common sense just a little bit when it comes down to it. When I said that I saw her punch him in the face trying to get that bag from him, we said, oh, we don't know what's going on at home. But when Ray Rice knocked his woman out on the fucking elevator, nobody said, oh, we don't know what's going on at home.
that.
Oh, he put her ass to sleep on the elevator.
Really?
And
well, if he put her ass to sleep on the elevator, he was putting her ass to sleep at home.
oh, but think about it like this. But that's a woman punch. That's a strong NFL man punching a woman in the face.
I can't even say
Right.
not
That's
necessarily because
and that's what I'm saying. Look at the conclusions we jump to.
I'm gonna speak
with
for
that.
myself.
Look at the
That's-
conclusions we come to with that.
I'm gonna speak for myself. I don't agree.
If you've been
with
hit
abuse,
once, this is coming from someone who's been hit.
this is from someone
This-
this is from someone who's hit someone. Okay, I've had 2 cases with my ex-wife. I blacked out exactly a year on Mother's Day when we first started dealing, and I feel like still to this day I blacked out. I pulled over at 71st and Woodland Ave and came around the car, pulled her out, and beat her ass like a man. Okay? I have no pleasure. I feel all guilt, all shit for that. Okay? My brother Mike was in the car. That's who had to get me the fuck off her. And then he didn't even want to ride in the fucking car. He said, drop me off at fucking 52nd Street. I'll catch the L home. We lived in Mount Airy.
Right.
He lived, around the corner from us. All right? I felt like shit. Maybe a year or so later, maybe a little later, I'm not sure. Me and her, we're in the car driving. And we're arguing. We're going back and forth. You know, and she's saying all kind of shit because women, y'all know how to hit all the motherfucking buttons. And my feelings are not winning. I'm going to be honest. My feelings are not winning.
Right.
But I have a fucking ace. I said, you know what? Bitch, that's why I got another motherfucking girl pregnant. She
The fuck is wrong
stole
with you while
me.
you're driving?
She stole me while I'm going to turn. I'm coming down Washington Lane. I go to make a left on Chew.
Right.
She steals off on me. Just reaction. Boop.
She did a Rihanna.
I catch her real quick.
She did a Rihanna.
She becomes a unicorn real quick.
Right.
I
that's what I'm
felt
saying.
I felt the lowest, besides for losing my child,
Right.
I've ever felt. And I vowed from then not to ever put my hands on her again. Because of that. You know what she did? She used that to her fucking advantage.
That happened.
She fucked me over and so many other. So then it would be she would use her mouth. So she would become verbally abusive to me. And then when I would actually attempt to leave, call the cops. My boyfriend, my husband, my fiance, my baby father beat on me, stole my phone, whatever. And my black ass is locked up. And I'm viewed as a woman beater.
Right. So it's a tactic, and I understand what you're saying. It's a tactic of manipulation a lot of times that happens in that realm because when the step away happens, what are you laughing at?
Black Twitter is roasting Steve Harvey.
Oh yeah, coming. Yeah, I know.
Somebody said, "Thank you for the real unsung hero of this versus whoever told Steve Harvey to shut the hell up during it."
Yo, did you see that? I seen
No,
that.
I got.
Me and Shannon
I
seen
was
that shit
watching
live.
it. I was watching it, and the reason why I stopped like fully on watching it
Right.
is because he was working my damn nerves.
She said Shannon said she seen it. She read it when it happened, and I went down and seen it too. He said my wife told me to wear this suit or something like that because I was doing this, that, and the third. Somebody down the timeline, I don't even think it was I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was somebody that was verified. Was like, your wife should have told you to shut the hell up and not talk while Ryan Isley is singing. I'm done.
Right.
I'm like, I'm cracking up. Yeah,
Look, there's a picture. She said every time Steve Harvey.
yeah. Well, Steve. Well, first of all, but Steve Harvey has a thing, and I didn't even know
Like
we were talking about it.
I understood.
He has a thing about making shit about Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Yes.
All
yes.
the time. Steve Harvey didn't do nothing but tell stories about the
him.
first time he seen heard the song. I'm like, nigga.
Or his show, because Ryan Isley used to be on his show
Right.
and his group.
Why the hell was I just watching the Steve Harvey show
Yeah.
at about 4:00 this freaking
When
morning?
the funk hits the fan, all the people start to jam. Come on, get with me.
What hold on. What was the group called?
The High Tops.
The High
Steve
Top.
Tower and
Steve Tower and
High
High
Top.
High Top. Yeah.
And
I
he
mean,
was pretty Tony.
I just don't. I mean, me personally, I don't.
Here's
Listen,
the thing.
I understand
When
what it's like to be that type of person. But
when
Jesus
I
Christ,
heard
bro.
that he was hosting, I was instantly upset. And my girlfriend's like, "Why are you upset?" I said, "Because he gonna talk too much."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, that's his music. I understand that's his music. That's his, most of his stand up will
Sit the fuck down,
involve
watch, enjoy the music.
right. Most of his, we have not needed a host for any of the verses as of yet.
But wait a minute, and that's understandable or whatnot because at least Dionne Warwick and Patti LaBelle.
Well,
and
Dionne
Gladys
Warwick
Knight,
came on as a
but
guest
I'm
at
just,
the end.
yeah, at least all
Yeah.
those three women were lucid. Earth, Wind, and Fire. If you ain't saying nothing to them, they was looking
Well,
like
no, the whole
like
thing is
three
Steve
old ass
kept
corpses
talking.
over there. Huh?
Steve kept
So
talking.
you think that? First and foremost, Ron.
if they look,
that's
if
the only
they
thing I
were
can say about it.
there,
Right.
if they were there, especially because Ron and Philip are ex brother-in-laws.
Right.
They could have a conversation about, when we heard your song just to bounce off, just like Erykah Badu and Jill Scott did.
Yeah.
Jill's talking about certain songs of Erykah's that lit a fire in her and made her write this song. They could do that as
Do you feel
junior. I won't even give them freshman and
all
sophomore
these
because
men, all
this
these
is
men are
Earth,
on the
Wind, and
side
Fire
of
is
80 years old.
Earth,
There's a bunch of 80-year-old men that was up there.
No.
I listen.
No.
And I'm not. Don't
What's
get
name
me
is
wrong.
69.
I'm sorry.
Philip Bailey is 69.
You're right,
So
you're right.
everybody
I know
in
that
that group, is in that age range.
All right, ain't nobody
But
essentially 80 yet.
the
but all of them
writing
is up
and
there in
the
age.
music,
Right.
Everyone is above the retirement age.
Yeah.
way above.
Senior citizens
It's
age.
all
It
AARP.
was a
Isley
senior
got a
citizen.
13-year-old child, so
It's all AARP up there. So my thing is that this is how this gonna
but
work.
so what's the
Somebody
name
need
is
to
in that
guide this
same age
motherfucker.
range.
Huh?
So, Patty and Auntie Gladys,
What?
they're in that age range as well. And they can sit there and have a conversation. That's all that needed to be done.
Yeah.
D Nice, play this song. Play, they already had a set list.
Right.
Whatever.
Right. Understood. I see what
We
you're
did
saying.
not need him.
You didn't. But I still believe.
And it irked me because
Yeah.
I really wanted to completely watch it.
Yeah.
And now, you took that little joy from me because I was there. I watched the Steve Harvey show. Yes, I remember. And you're talking about conversations you had with him.
That
Everything
is, yeah.
started to be around
He does
him
he makes a lot of
and
shit.
his relationship with Ron Isley. And, first time he heard a song.
Do
And then when it
anything
got
for
to...
clout.
Then
He
he,
do anything for clout.
right, and then you talk to Earth, Wind, and Fire, but you like the Earth, Wind, and Fire,
OGs
you love Earth, Wind, and Fire,
Yo.
but it's kind of your conversation with EWF is a little drier than the conversation.
That's what I didn't like.
You got-
because all he kept talking about was Isley's platinum albums. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, you got another
Oh.
platinum group right next to you. If they got 28, I'm pretty sure they got at least 15.
Mm-hmm.
You need to. If you didn't study, because Ron Isley is your man, don't really treat them enough. That's the one thing I didn't like about it.
So he was jacking off.
That nigga. Oh, was he ever?
Oh yeah.
That nigga called.
I got you lubed up good enough, boy.
Listen, and I ain't got.
I get you lubed up.
No, I love Steve Harvey, but the moment he said that Ron Isley was sexy, I was done. He called that nigga sexy on the internet.
Pause.
He called him sexy. Called his homie Ron Isley sexy.
Understand this. I am a male exotic entertainer, and I've had coworkers who had some hot ass outfits that they've gotten made.
Right.
The
Never
only
have-
thing closest that you'll hear is that outfit. Who made it? Because that shit is sexy as fuck. I'm not going to claim no
you say
fucking man
that-
is sexy.
You say that
That
outfit
is
sexy, not him.
all homo, Steve Harvey.
Look at
and
you.
you're old enough to know better.
But you know what another thing is too? Then he went politically incorrect though too.
Oh,
and
Lord.
remember when he was talking about dudes that was dancing with each other in the
Oh no!
club?
Like
You
I
hear
said,
that?
I turned it off.
So he says.
I turned it off.
He said we used to dance with girls. Now, mind you, this is a conversation that we would have. Of course, that's how we feel. I feel that way too. I'm like, we went to the club to dance with women. You know what I mean? We went to parties to dance with women. Dudes don't really dance with women no more. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like rah each other up and dance with each other and shit like that. That's kind of what he was saying. But as he kind of elaborated on it, only thing he didn't say, you goddamn homos, but that and third. He just wasn't.
That was
And-
just the next thing that was coming out of his mouth.
that train is never late. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have been surprised if it came out his mouth, but I guess the second you would enjoy the second half because they told him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
The
Well,
second-
and
the second half, that's when they told him to be
the
quiet.
wonderful thing is, like, a friend of mine's actually emailed me the
Mm-hmm.
YouTube link. So while it was live, so I know I can always go back to that link
Mm-hmm.
and watch it, and maybe
You
you
can
know.
go on YouTube at any point and watch.
I know, but I mean, the YouTube.
No, I mean you can actually go on YouTube and
no, I watch it
or
on
the
TV.
Whataverses, go
I
Yeah.
watched it. I watched it on YouTube, but I watched it on my TV. But I can, I was enjoying it, but it was just like, oh, I know Steve Harvey's comedy. I remember Kings of Comedy. And
Absolutely.
I listen to my comedy stations in the radio, and when 9 times out of 10, when they play him, it's him talking about some kind of music. I just listened to one of his stand-ups the other day. He was like, I'm a 74 bruh to the heart. He is like class is such and such. And I'm like, I understand like this music is embedded in your soul. Like New Edition is embedded in mine. Silk is embedded in mine. I understand.
I think that.
But there's a pause that you have to be about the situation you're in.
Yeah, but I
not
think
have the situation be around you.
Steve Harvey ain't got that in him.
He don't.
That's not Steve Harvey.
He don't.
Yeah, so I think that they that's what they didn't understand. Like having D Nice, it
Like,
it would have been nice to that. See, me only
Because
reason
D
why
Nice would even if D Nice hosted it,
right.
he would have been like a student at their feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's still
Trying to be
young.
on their level.
He's still been a young
Oh,
boy.
you
Right.
missed
He's
you
still
missed
been a
it.
young boy.
You missed it. That nigga was he was singing with him.
Who? D Nice?
No.
Oh no, I saw him.
You seen
I
Steve
saw
Harvey singing?
that. I saw a clip of that because I had different people posting on my timeline.
He started singing.
But everybody was up singing.
For the Love in You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was something that Ron and Ernie was singing.
That was a that's
his
you
song.
should have figured. Yeah,
That's his song.
That's his
But
shit.
Ron and Ernie was singing, and then I saw Earth, Wind, and Fire like get up because they was like that's the song.
Oh yeah, they
were singing with him.
singing with him. But then Steve was there singing in that song too.
And just a side note, Verdine from Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know the one with the long hair? He got the greatest birthday on this earth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do we?
7.
So does he
25.
mine. So does he mine.
Yeah.
Speaking of birthdays,
you know.
mine is first. Fuck y'all, and it's coming up in exactly 10 days.
Yo, you say so?
And?
The fuck the plane is?
Huh?
You say
You
so
gotta tell what the fuck
plane was?
right.
I think that I'm going. I think that I'm gonna do my own thing. I think I was just gonna say I will go to Crush on the night of my birthday because I'm gonna work that day, and I just might call out the day after. You know what I'm saying? Get
You
nice and
was
sloshy.
just gonna put that on the radio, huh?
Give a fuck.
Okay.
I got the days. Got the days, but yeah, I was just thinking about because I didn't really, you know, what I mean, really didn't have, you know, what I mean, too many plans or whatnot because of all the stuff that I'm, you know.
I got DJ birthday parties.
Yeah,
Saturday.
2 weeks after that, I'm gonna be going to New Orleans anyway. So it's like one of those things where, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of, you know what I mean, I got shit going on anyway. So I'm just gonna, you know what I mean, I'm gonna celebrate it for the, you know what I'm saying, just for the short haul of it, you know what I mean, at first. And then, you know what I mean, just kind of, you know what I mean, get in the groove so I could be celebrating it for the, I want to celebrate the whole summer, you know what I'm saying? Especially from that Zoom shit I did last year. That Zoom
shit was lit.
Yeah, I know.
That shit
Yeah,
was
that shit
lit
was
as
lit.
fuck.
That shit was lit. I ain't gonna hold you. That definitely was lit. Anything else? We got anything else?
We gonna do this quick life story.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
making it real quick.
There we
Make this
go.
very quick.
I ain't got man. Fuck. Listen.
Fuck the beat.
Let me just play. Let me play you a couple.
25-47.
Hop out your seats.
Just play some.
TV One. Best moments and reactions from Steve Harvey hosting Versus. Do you see how this has now become the best reaction of Steve Harvey hosting Versus instead of just talking about the Versus?
And he had a nerve to cuss. He said, "I told my wife I wasn't gonna cuss, but shit."
She was at home chilling with the babies and the children for Easter.
Nigga said, "Shit."
And he was on the TV with his purple suit.
Purple suit.
Only.
Oh no. Oh no.
No. Oh man.
No beat drop.
Life lesson
No beat drop.
with R. Ryder. What do you have for him today?
Don't wear a purple suit on the Versus.
And then the nigga had the nerve.
And a white hat.
He had the
had-
nerve to
That
bite
was his
D-Nice
Easter.
hat.
Here was his because you know D-Nice wear that hat every.
You bit D-Nice hat, and then you start. Hold up. In the beginning of the verse, he called him DJ. He called him DJ Nice. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
This part.
Oh,
He never turned around. Somebody wrote D-Nice is gonna come off that podium and beat his
D-Nice
ass.
told. You know what's funny? He said something, and I didn't even know. He said something to D-Nice. He said, D-Nice, y'all DJs got to start playing some love songs. These slow songs. He said, D-Nice looked at him and was like, you know, D-Nice get upset at shit. He's another sensitive ass nigga.
Yeah.
He gets upset. He was like, man, I play slow songs all the time. All the comments like, get him, D. He was like, well, you do because you got some damn sense. But the rest of them don't. And whatnot. I'm sitting up there like, yo,
First of all, you don't. I mean, between D-Nice.
How you go at a DJ and you don't
What?
know you ain't did your motherfucking research. This
At
motherfuckers
all.
who half the motherfucking world been partying
He
to
don't
since
know.
quarantine.
He
don't
just
know.
got a fucking award for it.
Steve Harvey ain't on Instagram. Let's stop giving him the nut ass benefit of
But
the doubt.
his
He's
wife
not.
is.
She
He
is.
on Twitter.
I follow his
He
wife.
on
on
Twitter.
Twitter?
He got somebody posting that shit for him,
Yeah,
man. He ain't on that shit, man. Lori doing that for him.
No, she not. She got her own team
Yo.
doing her own shit. She can't do his.
Yeah.
Because we don't want
Anywho's,
to,
what's the
run
lesson?
overdue.
Uh-huh.
Life lesson.
Mhm.
And it's been spoken a gazillion more times, but it's something that we have to continually remind each other of. Take heed, pay attention to your mental health. And to
Take
those
heed.
around you.
Pay attention to your
Period.
mental
You know, I'm
health.
doing something about mine in two aspects. Both my, emotional support animal as well as, therapy.
Emotional support.
No, literally. Right? Like, no, you think I'm...
Oh, you feel
he's,
that?
he's legally my emotional support animal.
That's who should have hosted. Tom Joyner should have hosted if you
but,
was going to host.
Emotional support.
Yeah. He's official.
Oh, you got him official.
He's
Okay.
official.
Hey, listen,
He's
I ain't
officially
mad.
but as well as because we have time, don't give a fuck about it. As parents, we have to also pay attention to our children's emotional, their mental health.
Very true. Very
Because
true.
theirs is a reflection of ours, and if we're not dealing with ours, we're definitely not seeing theirs. And I come from a time period where they didn't give a fuck about our kid. The kids, the children are to be seen, not heard.
Right.
They are the future, and by not seeing them or hearing them, we have what we have now. So we have to pay attention.
Absolutely.
And
It's not a game.
shit got
It's
real.
not a game.
Shit is real. So
Man.
take care of your mental health and pay attention to not only your own but those who around you. Because everyone has issues. The world is not easy. The world is not. It's not no fucking flowers and dilly lockles and
What
good
the
shit.
fuck is a dilly lockle?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Something you don't want to know about.
Don't worry about it.
Something you don't
Don't
want to know about.
worry about it.
Dilly lockle. Yo, I'll write that shit down. We get a shirt that says dilly lockles. The world ain't all flowers and dilly lockles. Whoa! Yo, that is merch. Let's write that down. I need a merch
Wait,
idea.
look, spell it.
Sorry.
Spell it.
DILLOCL. No.
Dilly lockle.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shoot, that's in color.
There we go. DILLYLOCKLE. Dilly lockle.
That's it. That's it. That's
Dilly
it.
lockle. Oh,
So,
man.
life is not easy for any of us. So, same token, we need help, and try to help those around you. Because, we can't help nobody completely until we get help ourselves. But
Right.
sometimes feeding off by us both trying to get help, and especially when it comes to situations with our children, our kids seeing that we're trying to get help will
Absolutely,
sometimes
yeah.
help them be more receptive to the help, as well as be more communicational with us to reach out for the help.
And bam. Give him a round of applause for
Drop
that.
Jules.
That has
Drop
been,
Jews on it.
that
Drop
has
Jews on it.
been a life lesson with R. Ryder. Let me play the going off. Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, man. It's so
Oh my
soothing.
God, I'm gonna have to put on my Isley Brothers stations when I get in the car. Where?
I'm gonna have to. You know what? I'm going to the gym after this. I'm gonna listen to my
You
listen to
want
Isley.
LA or Planet?
I don't know. I'll probably go to Planet because I want to burn maximum calorie. My calorie burn is just better at Planet than it is. My weightlifting is great at LA, but I want to burn them calories, especially for the weekend.
I'm down a pound.
Yeah.
I haven't got another day back in. I only got that one day. I haven't got back in. I'm
Yeah.
dealing with other shit and.
Now stop
Hell,
drinking.
Oh no,
Stop
I can
drinking
actually
sodas.
take him with me to the gym. Yeah.
What the hell is he gonna do when you in there lifting weights? Just
Keep
stay in
him
the bag?
calm.
Stay in the bag. Yeah, that's cool. Just you gotta be careful because them dumbass. You don't want nobody dropping a goddamn weight on the bag and nothing like
Not
that.
where he has them. Not the
Yeah.
way he would have them.
Oh,
Well-
are you gonna put him? You gonna put him on the machine thing?
No, I'll leave him close by. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't really fuck with you because he be doing that Spider-Man shit. You ain't never see this nigga in the gym. This nigga be doing. He does like Olympic flips or like these Olympic pull-ups where he pulls himself all the way up, inverts his whole body, then flips all around, then brings himself down slowly. He's like one of the people that you ever see a nigga that do the pull up while they doing the fake steps. He's one of them. He's one of them niggas. He's one of them.
Yeah, pull up. I get real out of it.
Yeah, I think tomorrow I start my
That's probably
my
my shoulders are
30-minute
fucked up.
interval that I do at Planet Fitness.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay.
I need to get in a day. I need to this week. I definitely need to get at least 3 days in. At least 3, preferably 4.
I get my
I'm still
second shot on
I'm
Friday.
Still under weight.
No, Friday already?
Yep.
That shit, for me, it came by quick too, man. That second shot was, what you call it? You got a Pfizer, right? Moderna. What?
Oh, Pfizer. I
I'm
thought.
about to say,
I don't. In my head, I heard
what-
Johnson and
I'm
Johnson.
like, you got Johnson and Johnson?
No,
I'm like, you don't
wish.
need
My
no 2 shots of
girlfriend, she got
Johnson.
Johnson, Johnson.
Shit. Hey, wait a minute. You get 1 shot of Johnson & Johnson, and it's only 74% effective. I think you should have 4 shots of Johnson & Johnson then, because everybody, that shit is not as effective as the other one supposedly. So I'm, you know what I mean, and I'm not knocking
Yeah, I
nobody
get
that get it.
Pfizer.
Yeah, I got the Pfizer.
So I get the second shot on Pfizer, but I'm also gonna bring my little icy hot patch in preparation.
As you should.
And I don't know, I
did-
haven't really heard too much about people's after effects of
People lie like
the
a
second
motherfucker.
shot of Pfizer. I know my
Lies.
cousin and my girlfriend had the second shot of Moderna.
Yeah.
And they both were
And see,
affected.
and it's funny because I heard
greatly.
the opposite. I heard that Moderna was cool and Pfizer was worse.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
I
all-
don't
it's
know,
all
like,
bullshit.
and that's why I was like, I dealt with people
See,
that I
all
know.
this is the reason why I ain't getting
No,
none of that
but
shit.
Kelly, but the
yet.
reason why is that because Kelly has had it. Kelly, you're fine.
Right.
Did you get an after effect from the first one?
Yes.
How bad was it?
It wasn't that bad. I had a migraine for 3 days, and matter of fact, the Sunday that we did our show
Yeah.
after I got my shot,
Right.
when I went home that night,
Yeah.
I had dinner, I went to bed, and then I was in the bed, and all of a sudden I get those chills you get when you get ready to get sick.
Yeah.
I got those chills. I was wrapped up like I was damn near chattering. Like
Oh shit.
I was
Oh,
cold.
so you one of them people that get it after? I didn't get a
Yeah.
single.
But that's
after
2
effect.
days after.
I didn't get a single after effect from either
Right.
one of them. And I've now had. It'll be a week tomorrow that I got the second one, and I haven't had any effect.
Yeah.
I
like
mean,
my
you only growing the 3rd ear.
shut up.
And a second dick.
Like my cousin, she
There's
she got
perks to this shit, nigga. There's perks to this shit. Shit, you ain't know?
my cousin, she got the Moderna shot.
Right.
And after her second shot,
Is
she
it
said
double
that
erection?
her-
Pause.
Oh Lord,
Pause.
double. You had to have 2 to do that.
But that's what
Anyway,
I said. I think she
oh.
missed when I said that.
I thought you said an extra ear.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah, I said
But
she said extra ear, and
Yeah.
I said an extra dick.
oh Lord, see, that's why I don't deal with y'all. I can't deal with y'all. But she said her arm got sore.
Yeah, your arm's sore.
But she had already like talked to some people that had their second shot. So
Yeah.
she's like, as soon as she got her second shot, she's gonna put the her patch on it. Like she already had one.
Yeah.
She put the icy hot patch on there just to like preventative measures.
After the first one, though, like the pain that I had from the first one, it took like 3 days for it to go away, so I wasn't lifting the weights. I actually went to the gym, lifted weights the next day, you know what I mean, after I had the second one, so I was good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let me give a shout out. Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listeners, Home Team, and the YouTube viewers.
Yes.
How we adore thee.
Yeah.
Get with us, Mr. Know-It-All Pod, Gmail. No, what the hell is that? I'm skipping ahead. IG, Mr. _Know-It-All _pod. Facebook fan page at Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page. And please
your
send us all your
fuckery.
fuckery, duckery,
Duckery.
and schmuckery to the Gmail at Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com. That's Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com. And, you know.
Hey, it's your
This
boy
has been
Ruff Ryman,
episode
Ruffy Hendrix in the
72.
mix, you know what I mean? Co-host extraordinaire, mouth of the South, you know what I mean? Got the other co-hosts over there. Tell them who you are.
Diva.
You dig? And we had even another motherfucking co-host in the bitch, but he sleep right now. Prince Hendrix, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Prince Hendrix. I am Mr. Know-It-All.
Uh-huh.
And it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Y'all say something different all the time.
MIC.
Thank you.
See you real soon.
Holla at y'all, man. Love y'all.
KEY.
Thank y'all for tuning
See you
in.
later.
Because
See you
we
next
love
week.
you.
But they cannot
Your
forget.
heroes, they must always remember.
And they must all
When we fell in
and they must
love.
always
Remember the
remember.
time
They just doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Just make sure your ass remember. Remember.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.